Grace and peace, everybody. Happy Lord's Day to you all. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the titles. You know what we're about to do. We're going to get into a little Sunday evening wind down. We're going to go through some body cam. I have some body language experts talking about what's happening up there in Minnesota, and just want to unpack a couple things for y'all. So thank you to everybody who's jumped into the best live chat on the internet. Thank you so very much for hitting that like number and going ahead and putting in where you landed in the likes. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for supporting. Thank you. It means a lot. And let me also real quick say thank you to everybody who's copped a hoodie. Your names are running across the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much. It's going to help me do some new things here in the studio. Video will be coming soon enough. So stay tuned. Thank you so much. A couple housekeeping things. I just did a playlist of my church's sermons going through the book of James. Now, we just started last week. So today was sermon number 2. And if you're interested, I'm going to leave the playlist. Of course, the playlist is under playlist on my channel, but I'll leave it in the chat as well. Or if the mods would like to grab the link to it and drop it in the chat, that'd be super great. And just some faithful preaching going through the book of James. So we did James chapter 1, verse 1, and James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4 today. And I think the video probably is even available now, so I can probably add it to the playlist. I'll make sure it's there before soon enough. So every Sunday, I'll just add that one to it. Now, we also have done some other ones, 2 Corinthians, 1 Corinthians. Then we went through all of Matthew recently, all of Luke. So if you all are interested, let me know. I'll make those playlists available as well. So y'all can check them out. Just some good preaching, some good teaching, and you can check those out there as well. So thank you all to everybody. Speaking of books, on Tuesday, we'll be going through the Screw Tape Letters. And we're starting, going through the Screw Tape Letters, doing a little webinar on the Screw Tape Letters, just a fun opportunity to talk about the book. The audio book is linked in the community post. So if you go under community post, you'll see the link for it, and you can sign up for the class so you can get the link to join us on Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're just going to be about an hour, maybe 90 minutes, just going through, and we'll do that all this month. And then we'll probably pick up a new book in the month of March. So thank y'all so much for that. I really appreciate it. Looks like lots of good people have already hopped up in here, and I appreciate y'all nonetheless for hanging out with me. Hopefully you had a beautiful Lord's Day. It was a good Sunday here at Whitaker Park. It's cold though. It was cold. I was a little bit surprised. How do I find a community post? Okay, that's a great question. Let's do that real quick. Let's do that very quickly. I'll do it on the screen so we can all see it together. Because I rarely look at it the way you all see it. So maybe this might be good for me to see it too. All right, so I'll bring this in. Let's find it real quick. All right, so here is my page. And if you scroll right here, you got home, then there's videos, shorts, lives, podcasts, playlists up, and there's posts. So click on posts right there. And scroll down, and there it is right there. The Screw Tape Letters book discussion, January 13th, 2026 at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So there you go right there. And you just click on the link so you can register for you just put your email in there, put your name in there, and then register, and you'll get the link to, it doesn't show you that, sorry. So you can click on the email, put in your name and first and last name, and register, and you'll get the link. It's free, of course, so that you can join us in the class, the webinar, if you will. Since I'm here, let's just real quick show you the playlist. Bada boom. Click right there under playlist and scroll down, and there it is, the book of James. If you want to follow along as my church is going through the book of James, there you go, right there. And of course, all the other little shenanigans that I have in here as well. So other playlists that I've gone through when I'm talking about Islam, of course, Tatum, pastors versus everybody, all that kind of stuff, Umar Johnson, all that kind of jazz. So there are all there. So appreciate it. Good question. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, you can use the audiobook, or we're going to probably go through, I haven't really decided how many pages or how many letters we're going to go through. on Tuesday. You know, just get a good gauge on it. The book isn't super long, so if you do the audio version of it, you'll go through it pretty quickly. Everybody's going to be able to participate. Even if you're still reading through it, I still think everybody will be able to participate and get through it. So don't feel like, well, I didn't read it all, so I can't come, or I don't know what page to stop on, and don't come. Just please, just come on anyway. All right. I have been given the book of John. I need to set some time aside to read it. Well, there we go. We got to get it read there. I like it. Um, so everybody, tonight, this was really, again, kind of like the other day, super, super informal. I'm not trying to make this into something complex, but I did want to talk about what's been going on in Minnesota. I don't really, I'm a little bit disappointed in how it's being framed because I think we're watching people who ultimately don't want the betterment of our society to continue. They're betting on chaos, in my opinion. So I want to try to, I don't want to add my voice to it, because there's a lot of voices that are saying stuff. But there was a great body cam expert, Dr. G, was talking about, and I thought he had a great perspective. So I did want to bring him in and give him a chance to kind of tease it out so we can kind of hear a little bit more about what happened up there and maybe from somebody else's perspective. I think that might be interesting as well. And so that's what we're going to do. And then we got I do want to look a little bit more into what's going on in Minneapolis. And then we're going to just we got something fun that happened at Stillbirth today. Stillbirth Missionary Baptist Church, where Jamal Harrisy Bryant is standing there as a pastor. And then I got some sovereign citizens and other stuff like sovereign citizens and arrest cam video because y'all told me you like those. So let's get at it. Let's jump into it. What do we have here? What do we have here? There are more videos out there of the insider. I'm not certain what you mean, the insider. I might have missed something. But I do appreciate it. Let's keep this dance going. Let's go. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear. Let's go.
Hey everybody, Dr. G here. I'm a clinical and forensic psychologist as well as a body language expert, and today we're going to be analyzing the body language and psychology of the shooting of Renee Good by ICE agent Jonathan Ross. Before we get started with this, a couple of quick things. One, I wanted to make sure you know this is not a psychological evaluation of any kind. These are just my opinions. In addition to that, I do want to remind you to like and subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. All right, let's go. What we're going to be doing today is analyzing the shooting of Renee Good. What I want you to understand about this video is the goal is to be neutral and as objective as humanly possible. Today, I'm going to talk to you about human behavior. We're going to be talking about trauma. There's a number of things we're going to be exploring, but none of this is meant to be political. Everybody's got strong feelings about that. I really get that. But the goal of this is for you to neutrally and objectively see human behavior as well as I'm able to explain it. I've been an expert witness in a case that had some strong similarities to this, and I really want you to understand the psychology of what is happening for both Renee Good as well as Jonathan Ross in this situation. I do want you to keep in mind before starting this, we are going to watch the video many times. We're going to be watching segments of it over and over again. I'm not going to be showing any of the aftermath. I'm not going to be showing anything bloody or anything like that, but I am going to be showing the video over and over again. So I just want to caution you, this can be pretty distressing. All right, let's just jump right in. If you haven't seen this video before, this is the ICE agent holding up his cell phone and recording. Now, we're going to go back already because there is a lot to cover.
Wow.
Now, one thing I want you to pay attention to right here is her hands. Watch where her hands are positioned. So as you can see right there, Renee Good is turning her steering wheel to the left. And that's important because that means that she is preparing for action already. At this point, she is preparing to leave. I'll show you how we know that for sure. You can see it. We can barely see it. But her tires are turned to the left right now.
I'm not mad, boy. Show your face.
You can see that her backup lights are on. The white light right there, that's the backup light. You can also see that her brake light is on, which means that her foot is on the brake and the car is already in reverse. So there already is a plan to back.
So one of the things I like, I hesitate to use the word like, but one of the things I appreciate from watching these with you all and watching them slow and this guy, the way he handles it is excellent, is you see things that you didn't see the first time you saw it. I have to admit, I didn't notice the brake lights the very first time I saw it, but I had to watch it again and watch again. Like if you even roll back, you can see the cop in the reflection of the vehicle. You can see him holding up his cell phone. These are just little things that I didn't notice. I did not notice the wheels turning to the left. So I think the more we watch these things, the more things kind of expand out. The first time you see it, it you know, you just see it for what it is, and then the second, third, fifth, 10th time you watch it, you just see more stuff about it that you didn't notice before. So I just think this is always useful. I can only imagine like how many times investigators have to watch stuff. I could only imagine how many times they watch it, and they probably watch it at a slower speed than even we do. So let's keep it going. Let's go.
Up and get out of there. At this point, I think we're already seeing that she is expecting to escape, that she's planning on leaving the situation. We're going to go back and I'm going to show you more about the body language that I think is very significant. Now, watch her eyes. She tracks the ICE agent entirely. She does not take her eyes off of him the whole time that he's passing by. She's extremely engaged with him. She's leaning forward. Her body's open. At this point, she's probably got a lot of adrenaline coursing through her veins, but she does not come across that she is as activated as I think she feels right now. She's already planning to flee this situation, but at this point, she seems very calm. So I think that the ICE agent was anticipating that it would be a calmer confrontation than it ultimately is. You can also hear the high register in her voice. We typically associate that with compliance. That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. So there are a lot of signs right now that the ICE agent is likely believing that she is not going to be a problem for him as they continue with this.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. It's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later.
Now, Renee Good's wife's behavior is very different. She's far more physically confrontational. She's standing close to the ICE agent, which is not violent. It's a more hostile way to approach somebody, but it's not a violent act. But I'm sure it feels more confrontational than Renee Good does. So at this point, the ICE agent is likely thinking that Renee Good's wife is going to be the more challenging of the two. His attention is going to be drawn towards her.
Change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's
And you can hear she's more verbally confrontational as well.
fine. U.S. citizen. You want to come at us?
And as you can see right here,
I
her
used
tire
to
is turned to the left because she is planning on backing up. Because if you're going to back up and get out of there, that's the way that you're going to turn your tire.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
So you can hear her once again being more verbally confrontational. I said, go get yourself some lunch, big boy. At this point, the ICE agent's attention is once again going to be focused on Renee Good's wife, not Renee Good herself, because she seemed calm. So the expectation will be that this situation will not turn out the way that it does. At least that's what I believe the ICE agent was likely thinking at this point.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out the car.
Then you can see the other ICE agent.
Yeah, no.
He's being more confrontational, walking towards Renee Good right now.
Get out of the
So as this agent is walking towards the other one, seeing that there is going to be a confrontation, so he's going to go along to help. Now you see what's an incredibly significant part of this as well, which is that Renee Good's wife is trying to get in the car, but the door is locked. But there's no acknowledgement from Renee Good that's happening. This is significant. We're going to get into why.
Lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out the car. Get out of the
So at this point, Renee Good's wife was pulling on the door handle, and Renee Good does not seem to acknowledge that. She was reversing while her hand was literally in the door handle, which puts her wife in some kind of physical danger. She's not in danger of getting run over, but I would assume that if she knew that was
And of course, Dr. Greg is miscategorizing the woman that's trying to get into the passenger seat. That's not her wife. That is somebody, but it's not her wife. Just want to make sure. I'm not going to correct him every time he miscategorizes her, but I just want to make sure I said that.
happening, she likely would not have reversed as aggressively at that point.
Go ahead.
Out the car. Get out of the Get out of
This shows how little awareness Renee Good may have had about what's going on around her at that time, that the adrenaline was so high, that she was so amped up at this point that she didn't even notice that her wife was trying to get in the car and that she was reversing while her wife's hand was pulling on the door.
Go ahead.
Out the car. Get out of the Get out of the
So she's in a flight state right now. Her wife is yelling, "Drive, baby, drive." There's someone off in the distance yelling as well. All of this is going to add to the intensity and the feeling of fight or flight. We're going to keep going, and then I'm going to explain fight or flight more thoroughly so you can better understand why that matters so much for both Jonathan Ross as well as Renee Good. So I want you to pay close attention to Renee Good's hands because the timing of all of this is extremely important. So she looked backward. She started reversing.
Yeah, she's turning her
As
hand.
soon as she put her car out of reverse, as soon as she started moving forward, then she started turning her steering wheel. What's happening right now, clearly she's trying to get out of there. She's in flight mode, but her tires are just going to be aiming directly ahead temporarily because she has not fully turned them to the right. So she starts accelerating before she has fully turned to the right. Watch this. So briefly, the car goes forward. We're going to look at this from a different angle so you can actually see that. But briefly, the car moves forward before moving right. Her tires were not fully turned right at this point. So from the officer's perspective, the car was going directly at him. Now, this was all incredibly brief. Now, to understand the situation, you have to understand fight or flight. Fight or flight is about threat detection. It's about trying to survive. So when you identify a threat, your body gives you a surge of adrenaline. It's meant to help you survive. Now, the first thing you're going to do is freeze, typically. And after that freeze, then we're going to try to escape. And if you can't escape, you fight. Now, sometimes people skip directly to fight, depending on how much experience they have in certain situations. But typically, it's freeze, flight, then fight. Now, in this situation, Renee Good is constantly in flight mode. She is ready to leave. She was already in reverse by the time the ICE agent even came up to her window. So she's been in flight for a minute. Now, the ICE agent, as I said, his threat detection was not towards Renee Good. It was actually towards her wife. Watch this right here. He's focused on her right now. He's actually focused on the way that they're interacting until the other ICE agent walks up to Renee Good. That's what diverts his attention. But his attention was focused on her because I think he identified her as being a bigger problem, so to speak. If this ICE agent had identified Renee Good as a problem, he already would have told her to get out of the car likely. Maybe he was waiting for backup to do that, but I expect that if he thought that she was going to do this, he immediately would have asked her to get out of the car when he walked by in the first place.
Get out of the
There's a couple of things I want you to pay attention to. One is that he did not drop his phone, which is extremely surprising considering the fact that he literally just drew his gun and shot somebody and the whole time held on to his cell phone with his left hand. That speaks to how quickly all of this happened. That also speaks to that fight or flight that I was talking about. You don't have time to think about what you're doing. Your body goes into an automatic mode. So at this point, when he drew his gun and fired, this was not something that had any amount of real thought behind it. Now, whether or not this violated protocol, whether or not this was the appropriate time to do that, that's up for other people to decide. I'm just talking about what he would have been experiencing at the time.
Get out of the
Somebody said there was a dog in the back seat. I don't think I see that, but I don't know. We're gonna watch it a couple more times, so we'll see.
Now, something we're going to see from a different angle is that he discharged his weapon with another ICE agent very close by. And to me, that speaks to, once again, the fact that he's in this fight or flight mode. Now, why is it that he would get so strongly in fight or flight so quickly? On June 17th of 2025, Jonathan Ross was attempting to arrest somebody. At that time, when he reached in their car, they drove forward and ended up dragging him several hundred feet. When something like that happens, that gets encoded in what's called your amygdala. You don't really need to remember the name of it, but there's part of the brain that handles fear and memory.
Wow.
So when you've got memories that remind you of things to be afraid of, it activates it, and it can activate that fight or flight system very, very quickly. But the significance here is that this is now going to be part of his fight or flight system. Like I talked about, the amygdala connects fear and memory. Well, in a situation like this, the idea that you can get dragged by a car, the idea that a car is extremely deadly, while we all already know that, becomes much more real when you've experienced something like this. So the speed at which he reacted may have also been related to his own history. Now, I talked about Jonathan Ross's history. I don't know anything about Renee Good's history. There could be a history there as well that could factor into some of her own fight or flight right now. But one thing that's also important to keep in mind about what she's experiencing right now is that she's never been in a situation like this, I assume. Now, I don't know enough about her history to say that definitively, but I would guess that this is the first time she's ever had a confrontation this intense with law enforcement. As you can see,
And the last time.
she's trying to escape a situation that has now escalated to something else. And when you've never experienced something like this before, when you've never done something like this before, the feelings that come with it are going to be terrifying. There's going to be adrenaline surging in a way that she's likely never experienced. Like I said, she seemed to drown out the fact that her wife was even next to her.
Okay, and maybe this is appropriate that we've been watching all these body cam footage, because I think I see a lot of people saying it, that these people are lawless and you were ordered to get out of the car and other things of that nature. And that's true. You didn't have to be there. That's the part I don't think people are factoring in. What they were doing was boxing in, using their cars to box in ICE agents so they can't leave. I mean, you could put yourself in a you didn't have to be there. So this is not just like, oh, I was walking out to my mailbox and ICE agents surrounded me and I'd had to run them over with my car. No, you deliberately put yourself in this position. I even saw people last night at protests with their infant children. They have their infant children with them at protests. It's cold 30 out there. And these people got their infant children because they know the ICE agents won't use tear gas because they got infants out there. These people know, see, you're creating these problems that don't need to happen. This is insane. So this is some high level delusion that we're watching right here. So, this is just wild. Anyway, let's keep it dancing. Thank y'all to everybody who's jumped in. We're just watching Dr. G talk about the Renee Good shooting.
She may have heard her, but may have been dissociated to an extent to where she really wasn't taking in a lot of the stimuli around her. Now we're going to look at this from a different angle so we can talk a little bit more about what happened. Now, most people have already seen this clip, but we're going to go over a couple of very important points that I think will help you better understand what happened. Now, I want you to first pay attention to her tires, the front left tire. Now, if you watch closely, you can see her tire is pointed to the left right here.
To the left, right. Right.
So as she reverses, her tires are still pointed to the left. As you saw in the other video, she starts turning her steering wheel to the right very quickly. However, all that does is straighten the tires very briefly before she's ever able to actually turn right. So watch this right here.
He's going straight. Yep.
So as you can see, the tires spun. They're starting to drive straight very, very briefly before she ultimately turns right. Although, like I said before, the goal, I think, was to escape the situation. I think she was trying to back up and get out. I do not think she was trying to drive straight ahead. Now, as you can see, this ICE agent is trying to open her door. As I talked about before, her wife is actually on the other side of the car at this exact time. Now, I want you to also pay attention, because I think there's another very important aspect to this. I want you to pay attention to Jonathan Ross when he walks into frame.
No!
He's right there.
So she just stopped reversing. He's just
right
now
there.
walking ahead. So he's now appeared in frame.
He's got
as soon as she starts accelerating, I'm talking about within one frame, he's already drawn his gun.
Yeah.
Now, this right here is extremely treacherous. He is discharging his weapon with another ICE agent's head 18 inches from Renee Good right now. This would be an unusual thing for a law enforcement officer to do, which to me speaks to how automatic and how quickly he behaved in this situation. Now, that does not mean he made the right decision. That's a different discussion. I'm not getting into all of that. I'm just trying to explain the human behavior we're seeing right now. But at this point, for him to discharge his weapon with another person, much less another ICE agent, this closely next to his weapon, when he easily could have slid on the ice, he could have moved, he very easily could have shot somebody else. To me, that speaks to the automatic nature of what he did. So as you can see, he walks into frame. He's already starting to grab for his gun. The second the car starts to accelerate, the second he hears the car accelerating towards him or sees the car accelerating towards him, he's already got his hand on his gun. Within a frame, his gun is already starting to get pointed forward. And then he's already ready to discharge his weapon within another frame. All of this happened so quickly. So based on everything we're seeing here and based on how quickly he reacted, I do believe that he thought that his life was in danger. I do believe he reacted very quickly, believing that he was in imminent danger. All right, we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Hopefully this is helping you better understand some of the behavior, body language, and psychology of the situation. Now, unfortunately, I think a lot of this boiled down to misunderstandings. I think that Jonathan Ross initially perceived Renee Good as someone who would likely be compliant, maybe be a little bit combative and argumentative or something like that, but he didn't see her as someone that was going to try to escape the situation. I think Renee Good was planning on leaving that situation the whole time. I don't think she had the intent to run somebody over. But in this situation, his expectation that she was ultimately going to comply, when that was defied, he behaved so quickly, right, wrong, or otherwise. I think he perceived his life to be in danger, and that's what ultimately led to the fatal shooting. I do want you to keep in mind, as I talk about this, none of this is a moral or a political judgment on any of this. My goal is just to provide you an understanding of the human behavior and why the decisions were made, what the perceptions were of people that were involved, and how you would expect them to see these situations and to understand why things played out the way they did. If you have any other thoughts about this, or if there's anything else you want me to analyze, please let me know in the comments below. Last thing before we get finished up is I do want to remind you to like and subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. All right, thanks for watching.
Okay, so that was Dr. G, and I will make sure let me grab it real quick, and I'll put that down in the description. I'll put it down in the chat, please, and I'll put it in the description afterwards. Okay, so I thought that was very helpful. I thought he just gave a perspective that, of course, something that we can kind of look at it, understand a little bit more. Again, wasn't making a moral judgment, wasn't saying right or wrong, just giving that understanding, which I think is ultimately what we need to hear. Now, a lot of you mentioned that you do like the former mob boss guy. I think it's Mike Frenzies. I don't want to butcher his name. I don't want him to come get me. But he talked about this as well. I thought it was pretty interesting, so I will drop it. Let's check it out as well. But I do want to say real quick, shout out to everybody else. That was a fair and detailed video. Yeah, I think that's all I want. I just want to give you some things to chew on, some things to consider. You're going to be talking about it around the water cooler. You'll be talking about it, with your family and friends and stuff like that. So it might be good to just have some other pieces of information. Yesterday, I was on a podcast talking about Jamal Hersey Bryant at Stillbirth Missionary Baptist Church, and the host, she knew she was gonna roast me like on a spit. She just knew she was gonna roast me, but because I was like, look, I'm not new to this. I've been talking about Jamal Bryant for a long time. I know what I'm talking about. And by the end of it, she's like, yo, you totally won me over because you knew what you were talking about. And I think that's always good to have some good. And again, it's not like winning the argument or anything of that nature is the goal, but to just shed light and help people see things that they didn't understand, because maybe you don't understand all the fullness of it. Just like a lot of people in the chat were commenting about Renee Good's affiliation with these resistance organizations and all that kind of stuff like that. That does play a role into why she was there. It plays a role into why she was behaving like this, and so on and so forth. So those are things just to consider. All right, let's get Mike. Okay, I'm gonna get it right. Franzese into the chat, and real smart guy, wise guy, pun intended. See what I did there? Wise guy, and I like him. I like his approach. Oh, Jamal, can y'all come and get him? Because he's down here in Atlanta acting a whole fool. But that's okay. I got something for him today. Today, something interesting happened today. I had not seen this happen before. So shout out. Let's get Mike up in here. Mike Franzese, a good wise guy. Again, pun intended. And let's see what he had to say about the Minneapolis shootings. Green hearts in chat when you can hear.
To another sit down with Michael Francis. Hope everybody is
Francis.
doing well. All is very good, very blessed on this end, my friends. And as always, I give all the praise, honor, glory, and thanksgiving to our God for that. I have to address this recent incident in Minneapolis with that woman that was shot by an ICE agent. Tragically, unfortunately, we don't want to see anybody killed in any protest or demonstration or anything like that. But let me give you my take on this. And this has nothing to do with Democrat, Republican, whatever. This is my take on all of this. And I'm going to go all the way back to George Floyd really quickly. I've been arrested 18 times. 18 times. I've been indicted 7 times, tried 5 times, been in prison. You know the whole bit. Every single time I was arrested by a police officer holding a gun, I did one thing: put my hands out in front of me or behind me. They put the handcuffs on. I got in the car and I went through the process. That's what you do. When you resist arrest or you do something to get away from the cops that are having guns on them.
Let me tell you something right now. This man is preaching without a Bible. He is preaching. I'm going to have to back that up. I'm going to have to add the Hammond B3. This is some preaching right here. because this is what gets people, again, when we watch the body cam footage, very rarely do you see somebody do this. I mean, he is giving wisdom right here. Look, I like Mike. Mike, have I subscribed to his channel? I think I have. Here, I'm gonna drop the link to this in the chat as well. Please make sure you go subscribe to him. And he got that million subscriber plaque right there, looking mighty fine. I wouldn't mind my silver one, by the way, 100,000 subscribers by April. He's bringing that noise. He's bringing it. Shout out to Mike.
Floyd, really quickly. I've been arrested 18 times. 18 times. I've been indicted 7 times, tried 5 times, been in prison. You know the whole bit. Every single time I was arrested by a police officer holding a gun, I did one thing: put my hands out in front of me or behind me. They put the handcuffs on. I got in the car and I went through the process. That's what you do. When you resist arrest or you do something to get away from the cops that are having guns on them, cops that are trained, okay, to kill you if they need to, this is their training, okay, or to put you down in some way, why would you fight with them? Why?
Let me also add this. This is something else that I think we are now in the fool around, find out era of history. I don't think people realize that. He just said that police are trained to delete you. They're not trained to hobble you. They are trained to put away. If they have to discharge their weapon, they're trained to put away the threat, not hobble you, shoot you in your foot, shoot you in your hip bone, or something like that. No, they're intending to put you away. That's crazy work, man. And like just right here, like I was raised to respect the police. Me too. That's why that's how I respect the police. I respect the police so much, I don't want to bother them. And my goal is not for you to be bothered by me or my family. we do our very best to stay away from the police. I don't mess with y'all. Y'all gonna do your police thing, and God bless you, God keep you. If I see you at Dunkin' Donuts, I'm buying you a donut. But you know what? Go do your police thing. It is not over here at Whitaker Park. But Mike made a great point. Like they're not trained to hobble you. They are trained to put you away. Right. The taser is the hobbling. You're absolutely right. When guns come out, it's all over. Right. When the bullets are flying, they don't stop until somebody has passed away. I hate it, but it's a reality. And you know what? I want to go back and I was looking at this video again. The road that the people were on when Renee Good went forward, it's icy and snowy. You do realize that she probably wouldn't have been able to stop anyway. She probably, once she put that car in drive, she almost pretty much kissed life goodbye. Because there's problem. What if the guy was still in front of her and she tried to stop and the car slid at him? It would have still been probably the same thing. Probably the same thing. Now, granted, she didn't do that, but I'm like, she put herself in this position. And that's the thing I really want people to get. You're not going to beat those charges. If you put yourself in that position, sir or ma'am, you're going to go meet the Lord. That's really a hard thing to say, but it's real. All right, let's go.
It makes no sense. If you want to protest, protest. There is a legal and safe way to protest. But to be in your car driving off when somebody's knocking on your door, a guy with a gun, and you're practically maybe running him over. And again, I don't know. I'm not going to dissect the video. But if this situation is even remotely possible, why are you messing with it? That's all I'm saying. Get out and protest the right way. And you don't have to worry about stuff like this. And I'm going back to George Floyd. And I'm going to tell you this. It was tragic what happened to George Floyd. Nobody wanted to see him die. Yes, it's old news. But the aftermath of George Floyd, come on. This was a career criminal who was running away or trying to get away from the cops after he just committed a crime, possibly. The cops have guns on them. Why would you mess with them? It's insane. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Bottom line, if you're going to get arrested and deal with it later. And for all you people in blue states, what are you worried about? You're going to get out in an hour with no bail anyway. Go rob a store. Go do what you got to do. You're getting out. There's no bail. So what are you resisting arrest for? We're hearing in the last couple of years, people with 15, 16, 17, 18 arrests out on the street committing more crimes. So why would you risk arrest? You don't even have to worry about going to jail anymore.
That's crazy.
In a blue
word.
state. So you in the blue states, just put the handcuffs on and go get out an hour later. That's number one. And let me tell you something about George Floyd. They shouldn't be erecting, statues to this guy. I mean, come on. The world doesn't need another wine.
Oh.
It really needs a reason to raise a glass again. A reason that's real. A reason that
You got it right there.
Really. And again, I'm not going right or wrong. I don't want him to die. It was tragic what happened. And if the officer made a mistake, he's already in jail. He's paying for it. But none of this would happen if you just do what you're supposed to do and put the handcuffs on and go to jail and then follow the process. And why would you mess with people that have guns, that are trained to shoot you?
Right.
It makes no sense. So all you protesters out there, stop. And I'm going to tell you this again. The reason these things are happening, it's because of the rhetoric that's coming from the top. All this stuff to go after ICE agents. You're telling these people to go after people with guns. The ICE agents are not out there targeting you to shoot you right away. They're looking to arrest you if you're violating the law. That's their job. That's what they were trained to do. And let me tell you something. Many of these ICE agents, they're Democrats. They're not all Republicans. They're not all right-wingers. They're family people. They're enforcing the law that Congress made for them. So don't get mad at them. They're doing their job. They're enforcing the law. If they overstep, that's another issue altogether. But for you to outwardly resist them when they're trying to do their job, when they're carrying guns, when they're trained to shoot you, when they're trained to protect themselves, when they can be doing it in self-defense, you're the problem, not them. You know, I'm going to tell you something. On the street in this country, Cosa Nostra, we were told not to retaliate against law enforcement, not to go after agents or cops, not to go after prosecutors or judges, not to hurt somebody else's family. We weren't allowed to do that because we knew it's stupid. It doesn't do anything, and you're going to lose ultimately. So instead of these idiot politicians, these self-serving, hypocritical politicians, instead of telling their people, follow the law, don't you dare go after these ICE agents. If you want to protest, protest peacefully. If you think you have a need to do that, but don't you dare. They're doing their job. Let us go after Congress and let us go after the lawmakers and let us go after the people in charge if we want to, monitor this situation better. But you, the public, you cannot win. So don't go after these people. But these idiot politicians, these self-serving idiot politicians who don't give a damn about their constituents, I don't care what they say, they're the ones that are raising the temperature and telling you to go after these agents because they don't give a damn about you. They only want to go anti-Trump, anti-Republican, because it's all the Democrats that are telling you to do this. It's all the progressives because they don't give a damn about you. Not one bit. This idiot Governor Pritzker in Illinois, okay, this moron Newsom in California,
Tell us
that
how you really
idiot
feel.
Tim Walz, the Mameluke of the year, in my view, okay, instead of protecting his
Mameluke?
people and telling them you're not going to win.
Come on, Diane. Amethyst Angel. What's a Mameluke? What the devil is that? Hold on. Let me back that up. What is a Mameluke? It sounds bad, though. And it sounds like I probably need to call somebody that.
In Illinois, okay, this moron Newsom in California, that idiot Tim Walz, the Mameluke of the year, in my view, okay, instead of protecting his people and telling them you're not going to win, do not go after law enforcement in a violent way, protest peacefully, let us handle it, that's our job. No, instead they heighten the rhetoric. Jasmine Crockett, AOC, all of these people, because
Nobody
they
getting away
don't
from
give
him.
a damn about their people. That's the bottom line. They're worried about their own positions, their own jobs, their own appointments. That's all they care about. Trust me on that. So it's the tragic incident with this woman. And by the way, you may not know this, but the ICE agent that shot this woman, okay, a year ago in Minneapolis was in the same circumstance, was dragged over 100 yards by another protester in a car that dragged him 100 yards. He was hospitalized, got 33 or 34 stitches as a result of that. So this guy already had an incident. So maybe he acted quickly. I don't know. But he had a prior situation like this where he was dragged 100 yards. You don't know what these guys are thinking? I want to tell you this really quickly. I was 19 years old. I was on 3rd Avenue protesting the FBI. We were picketing the FBI with Joe Colombo's Italian American Civil Rights League, right? 3rd Avenue and 69th Street. I walk across the street from the picket line. I went to get something to eat. I had my mother and my girlfriend there at that time. As I'm walking back to go enter the picket line again, what do you think happens? Some guy comes by in a car, a bunch of guys in a car, and they yell to me, "You guineas, you wops, get out of here." They were starting, bad names for Italians. So I yelled back at the guy. Stupid. I was 19 years old, right? A cop said, "Hey, you, stop it. Get back in the line. Shut your mouth." And when he said that, I got mad at him. I said, "What are you telling me that for? Why don't you go tell the guy that called us guineas and wops?" And he made another remark to me, and one thing led to another. I throw a punch at him. I hit him. Within seconds, he pulled out his billy club. I had 3 or 4 cops on top of me, beat me up with their sticks, dragged me across the street, threw me in a paddy wagon. And then what happened after that, Joe Colombo, I had to go down to court. I had to go down to the courthouse. They booked me for attacking or hitting a cop. It was later dismissed or broken down to disorderly conduct or whatever. But I learned right then and there, you don't go put an act of violence against a cop. You can't win. I learned it at that age, 19 years old. So the next 18 times that I got arrested.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got to rewind that. Because, we watch the body cams and you're like, it's never going to change. It's never going to change. If they say get out the car, you're going to get out the car. Now, you might get back in your car depending on the circumstances, but the likelihood is if they say get out the car, you're probably not going to be riding that car again tonight. That's just probably it. There's no amount of fighting, no amount of asking for the badge number. Do you got your body cam on? Can I speak to your manager? No amount of that is going to change it. Once they say get out the car, it's a wrap. Just go ahead and get out the car. Fighting them ain't going to change anything. Tussling with them isn't going to change anything. Okay, I just want to say that, man. Shout out to Mike, man. He is crushing it.
So broken down to disorderly conduct, whatever. But I learned right then and there, you don't go put an act of violence against a cop. You can't win. I learned it at that age, 19 years old. So the next 18 times that I got arrested, here you go, officer or FBI agent, whatever the hell you are, take me down. I'll go through the process. You can't win. And these idiot politicians on top that are telling you, okay, to resist arrest and to go after the ICE agents, they don't care about you. They're idiots. They're self-serving, hypocritical morons. I'm sorry. And I can say it like this because they're causing people to die. It's not Trump. Trump is sending his agents out there to do their job, not to kill people, to arrest people. I get so upset because they get up there and they twist it and they're blaming Trump. Let me tell you something, Tim Waltz and all you ineffective people out there that are running these governors, Newsom, Pritzker, all of you people. The only reason Trump is sending people into your community is because you failed. Chicago, Pritzker, you want to, every weekend people are dying for years. You're not.
Hey, let me add to that. Chicago has been I'm sure there are cities that have more deletions than Chicago, but let me tell you right now, Chicago is definitely unequivocally there. I mean, as a child, that's the thing I don't think people realize I'm from Illinois. I'm from Chicago. And I know what it's like in the weekends, man. The weekends, especially in the summer, from Friday to Sunday, they would literally keep a tally on the news and tell you how many people were deleted. And God have mercy on your soul if it was a holiday weekend, something like that. You knew it was going to go up by 10. You just knew it. I mean, Chicago's been like this for decades. I mean, since I was a little dude, I remember hearing these stories, and it has not gotten any better. Now, maybe they're deleting less, or maybe they're not reporting as much. I don't know, but that's the craziest story that they're still doing this, man. It's sad to hear, though. I'll be honest with you. It's sad. Okay, let's go.
Doing a damn thing about it. That's why there's police and agents in there on the federal side to protect the people that you're not protecting. The same thing with Tim Walz. The same thing with Newsom. If they were doing their damn jobs, nobody would have to be there. The same thing in Washington, D.C. And look at the result. They cleaned it up because they care about the people, and you phonies and hypocrites don't. That's the bottom line. Let me hear your comments on this. And I know some people, oh, this is not about Trump. Stop with that Trump nonsense. This is about the truth and the reality of what's really happening. And Tim Walz doing anything to deflect now because of the money that was stolen from taxpayers under his watch. And we'll find out if he benefited financially. We know he benefited because the Somalis that are accused of this huge fraud were the ones that voted for him in great part. Him, Elon Omar, okay, worth what, $45,000 in 2019, and now is worth $30 million. Figure that one out. A lot should happen. But then again, I'm going to say this one more time. I addressed it in my last video. What's going to happen to them? Congress, we're investigating all of this, and nobody gets held accountable. Nobody. I'm so tired of this. Start arresting these people, indicting these people. They're robbing the taxpayers. All of them. I know the drill. And yes, the reason I'm so mad today is because a woman got killed. I don't know what that woman was doing there in the first place. Driving her car in protest. What was she doing there? She's a mother. This didn't have anything to do with her personally. What is she doing there? Guys, get a hold of the women. Don't let them put themselves in a situation, a stupid situation where something like this could happen. And I don't know. I don't know if she had a guy or not. I'm not saying that. I don't know what the personal thing. I heard maybe she was a lesbian. I don't know. But whatever. What the hell is she doing there? Go mind your child or protest peacefully on the street. For God's sakes, people, wake up. Wake up. And you know the bottom line is, I keep harping on this, they do.
I'm going to stop Mike for a second because he is absolutely cooking. Can you imagine if they did have their if her children were in the car and that happened, and by God's, providence, one of the children had been hurt? Can you imagine? All because she was there. Look, I ain't gonna even say it, but like, hey, if that dog had got killed, a lot of y'all would have been rioting, burning down cities because of that. But she put herself in that position. And I don't think people really conceptualize, like, she put herself in that position. Trump didn't tell her to go down there and drive down there and do that. She chose to do that. And this happened. I'm right there with Mike. I'm right there with him. And that is crazy work. That's crazy, insane work. And all because, right. The dog, man. Look, if something happened to that dog, man, some of y'all would have jumped out there in the chat. Y'all have been out there riding. But I'm like, man, this is insane. Like, and this is the last thing he said. This had nothing to do with you. This had nothing to do with you. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be ugly. But man, if certain people groups stop inserting themselves into scenarios, a lot of things will move a lot better. And I'm sorry, there's no reason for her to be there. There was no reason at all. None whatsoever. If they stop interfering with ICE probably would have been done in Minnesota. Just something to think about. Okay. He's almost done. Shout out to Mike.
Do not care about you. It's a farce. If Tim Walz cared about you, when the whistleblowers who are now coming forward advised him that was a lot of fraud going on with the Somali population, Elon Omar, he would have done something about it. But instead, he kept quiet, maybe even earned from it. We'll see. But he let the people of his state and the people of the United States be robbed. Their taxpayer money, and he had children that were supposed to get care, didn't get it, did not get it. That's Tim Walz. And now he wants to get up and throw his chest out. Oh, a woman was killed today. And, these bad ICE agents, you caused it, Tim Walz. You put your people in harm's way because you didn't advise them properly and tell them you don't go after law enforcement because you can't win. George Floyd didn't show you that. People that go against the police didn't show you that. You should, if this was my family, I would tell them, I told my son, you ever get arrested, you shut your mouth, both my boys, put your hands out, get handcuffed, and give me a call, and we'll deal with it. Don't you ever resist arrest. Don't you ever try to hit a cop. Don't ever do it. But they don't care about you. They're phonies, hypocrites, liars, and frauds. And it's about time. It's about time they're held accountable and we expose them for what they are. Don't let them gaslight you anymore. That's it for today, my friends. How do I always leave you, my friends? Same way. Be safe. Stop going after law enforcement. You cannot win. This tragedy in Minnesota should show you that. Please be safe. Ladies, watch yourself. God bless each and every one of you. God bless your families, your relatives, your relationships, your loved ones, your communities, your neighborhoods.
Amen.
Your cities, your states. And God bless America. And please, God bless our leaders. Make them responsible and make them do the right thing. And you know what? If they get biblical principles, they will do the right thing. Take care, my friends. I'll see you next time.
Amen. There's not many mob guys. Some of you may or may not know this. I am not a real big fan of people of New York. I'm not a big fan of big city people. I'm not. I know. It's just me. I would sit down with him. I would absolutely sit down. He seemed like somebody I probably would change my perspective on big city people. Shout out to Mike Franzese. All right. Thank y'all, everybody who jumped into the best live chat on the internet. Thank you so much to the 248 that are in there. Go ahead, hit the like button. Let me know that you're here. Say what's up. Now, some people may not have heard me earlier say that these people now are bringing their infants, their little in-arm infants, children, to protests. And you're like, Jason, come on, Jason. Now, come on, man. Nobody doing that. No mother is doing that, Jason. I know y'all are saying that. I know you are. I can hear you across the best internet on the internet. But guess what? I'm not lying. Let me bring this in. This is probably not the best image. Let's do it like that. That looks a little bit better. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
Procedurally.
Sorry. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
Happening to it with people who frankly aren't from here coming in and telling us who should be here, and when it comes down to loving my neighbor, I'm just gonna love my neighbor. So
You have a little peanut with you.
I do. This is Lola.
Lola, and why was it important for you to bring her?
Just to feel the energy of love and community, and to show people that I'm not gonna let someone else intimidate me to live in a city that doesn't represent what I want it to represent. I want to be able to bring her in a place where people are saying we love our neighbors.
Minnesota I grew up here. It's known as a very welcoming place. Can you believe your eyes? Can you believe what you're seeing happening on the street?
I mean, no, and also I have to, because if I don't believe it, I'm not going to take action. And I think it's important to stand up for what's right and show up the way that I would want someone to show up for me.
Amazing. And what's your name?
I'm Molly.
Molly. Thank you, Molly. Thank you.
Hate what's happening to it with people who frankly aren't from here coming in and telling us who should be here. And when it comes down to loving my neighbor, I'm just going to love my neighbor.
And let me read what it says here. A woman brought her baby to the Minneapolis protest to show solidarity and set the example. Really? So if they drop some tear gas, who's going to be the bad guys? She wants her child to feel solidarity and community. Ma'am, go to church. Why put your child out here in a cold environment? Where's the dad? Where's the dad that's like, wait, hold on, wait. You took my kid where? That is so irresponsible. I mean, what'd you call it? A Malaluke? This is a Malaluke. This is a Malaluke behavior right up in here. Let me see. Somebody sent you an email, mother, talking her to the vigil. Is this it? I know I've seen several of them. I apologize if you send it to me, Cindy. I saw several of them. I just had to find one because I had several in my inbox. What's going on with a biblical worldview? Shout out to you. Any woman who brings her baby to a protest should be investigated by Child Protective Services. I mean, they investigate parents for homeschooling their kids. How are you not investigating this little one? This is some crazy work, man. This is some Marmaluke behavior up in here. Marmaluke is how you pronounce it. Marmaluke behavior. I like it though. I'm gonna try to get that one. I'm trying to work it into my lexicon as I keep saying it over and over again. These people are absolutely insufferable. But there is a few little bright moments. There's a few things that are bright. There's a few things that are not as dreary and as, let me drop this in the chat as well. And I want to show you one of those things. And one of those things is that I think this is good, but I am concerned about it. I'm going to share with you why I'm concerned about it. But it is something that we can at least be a monicum of glad about, if you will, excited about, looking forward to it. That dad is not going to say anything because any woman who would be out there is crazy and her husband is afraid of her. You're probably right. You're probably right. I'm gonna go on a limb, but I'm gonna go and say that she probably doesn't have a man. I'm just gonna say that. Marmaluke, there we go, man. We got some Marmaluke behavior up in here. Well, thank you so much for this. She said that everyone keep Gary Paramount Tactfield family in your prayers. His wife's father passed away Friday. Oh man, I talked to Gary yesterday. We text yesterday. I apologize. I will definitely be praying for him. Thank you so much, Haley, for the 5, and I appreciate you reminding us about that. Thank you. Oh, you just sent it to me a few minutes ago. Is it the same one? Let me do this. Let me shout out to Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson is a clown. Anyway, I think you all will enjoy this. Here you go. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. It is wild to think that 60 million Democrats voted to shove this tampon into the second highest, most powerful position on earth. They wanted Tim Walz to become a heartbeat away from the actual presidency. They voted for that, at least the ones who actually voted. I just assume that about half of that is fraud, glitches, criminal aliens, or so on. But nonetheless, millions of Democrats wanted this douche to be one of the most powerful men on earth. But thankfully, the vast majority of voters said no. In fact, maybe he should be one of the most popular men inside of the prison yard. And, well, if you see the way that Tim Walz behaves on stage, you'll know why. Treasury and House panel launched probes into Tim Walz's handling of billions of dollars of fraud and may make criminal referrals. They did make criminal referrals, and now Tim Walz's political career is over. And I'm not just talking about his re-election campaign for governor. Tim Walz and Keith Ellison, he's the attorney general, criminally referred to the DOJ for investigation over Minnesota fraud. Now, the DOJ has a bad track record of not following up on this kind of stuff, but nonetheless, it's good to see a little bit of action from Congress. Here's the paperwork and the citations. What are we sending for criminal referral here? This would be violations of U.S. code, which govern conspiracy to defraud the United States, aiding and abetting federal offenses. That's kind of what they did, actually. So Anna Paulina Luna says that she's referring both to the DOJ and Elon Musk saying it's time they did time. Walz obviously has had a very, very bad track record here. He lied about his military service. He honeymooned in China. He has a DUI. He announced that he woke up wishing President Trump had died. And he's now overseeing one of the largest fraud scandals in human history. And so it's not been great. The Small Business Association has also slammed the door on Minnesota, as has the Treasury Secretary. Bassett launches investigation into Tim Walz recklessly allowing a Somalian terror group to get welfare dollars. We are acting fast to ensure American taxes are not funding global terror. The Treasury Department has banned all wires for welfare recipients out of the country. That is very, very smart. Things are getting really, really bad for Tim Walz, local Minnesota News is reporting that Scott Bessent is now cracking down on the states. They can no longer receive HHS dollars. They can no longer receive money from the Department of Labor, no longer receive, at my direction, the U.S. Treasury is investigating. This is all really, really bad for Tampon Tim. Here's Kelly Loeffler talking about it. It's crazy. This is a whole of government crackdown, not to mention the brand new Assistant Attorney General to look into fraud, which of course I'm sure Minnesota will be the top of the list. Tim Walz, to defend himself, says it's not just Somalis. Minnesota is a prosperous state. It is a well-run state that attracts criminals. Not really a great advertisement for your state. Tim Walz has been a very bad advertisement for a state for a very long time. It's been a nightmare. His state has been run as a nightmare. Nobody's even sure if Tim Walz is the legitimate governor of Minnesota because, well, he just straight up, this dude, like, let's just call it what it is. Tim Walz and every Democrat in Minnesota most likely wins because of fraud and their fraudulent voting systems. Everything needs to change, and it might well change this week. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz will be resigning his office, according to multiple reports, with ties to the Walz campaign. Tim Walz is set to resign, according to multiple reports. This is the local talk show station in Minneapolis. Let's go ahead and see some of the other reports. Here, Carter Hughes. These are the TikTok and the timeline. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is set to resign within the week, according to multiple reports from within the Walz campaign. This comes after he was referred for criminal indictment for Somali fraud. If you think Tim Walz should resign in disgrace tonight, like this reply. Many are calling on Tim Walz to resign. Nancy Mace was one of them, saying that the fraud has run rampant. Nancy Mace is also running for governor in South Carolina. Republican Tom Emmer says that Tim Walz is likely to be arrested if he doesn't resign. It's time for Republicans to stop talking and start doing. Yeah, high-level officials have resigned or been fired by Tim Walz over the $9 billion in fraud? Nope, no one. J.D. Vance calls on Tim Walz to resign. I think Tim Walz should resign because it's very clear that he either knew about the fraud in Minneapolis or at the very least he looked the other way, unbelievable incompetence. And remember, it was J.D. Vance versus Tim Walz on the debate stage in 2024. Tim Walz retaliated against fraud whistleblowers. He shouldn't just resign. He should leave the office in handcuffs, saying Tom Emmer of Minnesota. Holy smokes. Tim Walz is panicked and losing his mind in front of millions.
So, okay, I am very much pro Tim Walz stepping down. The problem is he's now a lame duck governor, and he can still exact a lot of foolishness on the state of Minnesota right now in real time. He can still do some dumb stuff walking out the door and really set the state up for failure. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. I don't know if there's some kind of stopgap that they can do. I don't know what happens if a governor resigns mid-term. I don't know how it's going to all work, but I do think that that's going to be a problem. So I'm hoping and praying that he doesn't do that. But I mean, he's already said some pretty crazy stuff, even since this woman got shot. He said some pretty bombastic stuff that if somebody carries that out, he's going to be like, well, I didn't tell him to do that. He's going to be out of office, whatever he's going to be doing. So, but anyway, that was just my little thought on that. Let's keep this going. Shout out to Benny. Let's go.
I will resign over my dead body. I will fight it to the very end. When does the guy in the White House resign? This is what a guilty man sounds like. Investigate him now. Tim Walz also just freaking looking terrible. I mean, like he's always somebody who just looks like somebody cosplaying Bernie Sanders, like, right? Poorly.
Oh man.
Tim Walz like in his 50s. Look at this dude. He is really, I mean, he really looks, this has had a toll on him. Here's Tim Walz's full meltdown.
Their idea of improving this state is being a parrot for Donald Trump, agreeing to everything that he agreed with. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. It ain't happening. I'm not going anywhere. And you can make all your requests for me to resign over my dead body. Will that happen? I will fight this thing till the very end to make this state better. And the question that I think they need to decide is when did the guy in the White House resign? When does he take accountability for what he did?
So, yeah, I guess we'll see. But if the entire federal government is investigating you for fraud, and if your existence is going to bring down the prospects of the entire Democrat Party, and the Democrat Party, of course, can't lose Minnesota, they're going to lose a bunch of other states. They're going to lose a ton of electoral votes. They can't lose the state of Minnesota if you had a Republican come in there and actually clean up the process and the system. Minnesota is, in fact, a red state. It would be a sight to behold. And so the Democrats don't have any loyalty to Tim Walz. They don't care about Tim Walz at all. They would throw him right in the meat grinder with the next guy, just like they did with Joe Biden. I guess we'll see. Like, comment, and share this video if you think Tim Walz should resign. It's your boy Benny to bring you the good news.
I think he should resign. I think he should resign. But I think also anything he does in the last 10 days of his candidacy or his governorship should be complete already. They should all be wiped out. So if he, lights the world on fire, then it should automatically be extinguished. There should be nothing that he does that lasts since, let's just be honest, since Friday. Nothing is lasting. So he rolls out the National Guard to fight against ICE agents. That's a moot point. If he, raise gas prices, that should be a moot point. None of those things should last. None of them at all. I don't know. Somebody look up how old Tim Walz actually is. I thought he was in the 70s. He moves better than a 70-year-old. I will say that. But I thought he was, I would have easily, how old is Tim Walz? Let me look. '61. His birthday is in April. Shout out to the April babies. But yeah, 61, yeah, 50 is that was a stretch. I'm like, man, I don't think he looked like a 50-year-old. Come on now. But okay, shout out to Benny. That was great. Okay, we're gonna shift gears now, everybody. Shift gears. Okay, we're moving to you kids. That's what a stick shift kind of sound like, old school stick shift. We're shifting gears. Okay, y'all know that I think stillbirth Missionary Baptist Church is a blight on the Atlanta landscape, right? I do not support it by any means or measures. I think Jamal Heresy Bryant is exactly what's wrong with the Christian church today, and we don't call this stuff out enough. Well, I didn't know this. I did not know this. There's actually a pastor that's been standing outside of stillbirth protesting them for some time. And today, he actually went into the church and preached and rebuked Jamal Heresy Bryant and his BBL Barbie wife. Y'all, I'd never seen this before. I'm like, I took my hat off. I said, respect. So let's bring this in because I don't know if y'all saw this. I was taken aback. Shout out to joy105.com. I couldn't find this anywhere else. So Joy105 is leading the charge with this. But let me know what y'all think about it. Comment below. Let's go. Of course, green hearts in chat when you can hear. Okay, it says right there, and I'll probably just stop and read these real quick. A video circulating widely online has drawn significant attention after showing a pastor and his wife arriving at Stillbirth Missionary Baptist Church. Okay, let's go. And I also want to point out something right here. Okay, right here. And I've mentioned this before in other videos that I've done talking about stillbirth. Over there to the gentleman, you see him holding a Bible, and there's this humongous, gigantic foyer, right? You see that purple staircase right there. That's the staircase leading to the balcony of the church. And I've mentioned this before on other podcasts that you notice when you see video clips of the inside, the balcony is empty. That's a significant amount of people that's not up there. So they don't allow you to go up in the balcony anymore because they want you to sit down on the floor. So the floor looks more full because there's not as many people there. So it's just something I noticed, and this kind of confirms, and it's actually like roped off. So you can't even go upstairs. If you wanted to, you couldn't even go up there, but they've been blocking it off for a while. So you can only sit down on the main floor area of this auditorium. 'Cause I'm not going to call it a church. Let's go.
Jesus Christ saved my life 18 years ago.
On a Sunday morning and openly rebuking Pastor Jamal Bryant and Dr. Kerry Bryant during the service. Okay.
18 years ago, Jesus Christ saved my life on Candler Road and Kelly Lake, right there in the corner. I met Jesus Christ. 18 years ago, I met the Lord Jesus Christ. And ever since then, He's been the Lord of my life. And I've sought to obey Him to the best that I can. And I know that holiness is still right. And I know there's a church that claims to be of Jesus, and they're liars. They make it all about the world. They sell goods. They turn the name of Jesus Christ into a laughing stock with their whorishness and their wickedness. I love the Lord Jesus Christ. That's why I obey Him. The Lord Jesus Christ is going to destroy this church. He's going to destroy this church. And if you're in it when He does, He'll destroy you with it. It's time to repent of your wicked ways. Race baiting, stirring hatred among the children of God, people that would come to Christ and won't because you make His name a laughing stock of. You blaspheme the name of Jesus Christ with your harlotry, with your whorishness, your wickedness, your filthiness. Your prayers don't even reach the ceiling. You pray to demons. It's time to get right with God. The God of the Bible is going to destroy you unless you repent. Your materialism, your racism, and all of your high-mindedness is going to end when Jesus returns. Jesus Christ is coming back in flaming fire. He's taking vengeance upon those who know not.
Woo! I'm gonna back up a little bit because he is cooking. This is very interesting, though. There's no security there. Like, if he were going to do some damage, if he were not preaching but wanted to hurt people, I mean, this is crazy. Apparently, this was either last week or this week. I'm not 100% certain. It just says it. I mean, it's definitely stillbirth that we can see right there, and that's their new sign for 2026, the unusual church or something like that. So I'm assuming it was yesterday or today. I couldn't find an original copy of it. So somebody's asking what happened. This gentleman came into Stillbirth Missionary Baptist Church to rebuke them and is preaching in the foyer. And I mean, he's giving them that work. He's giving them that work. And this is wild work here. But I'm just interested, like, there's no security. If this gentleman were trying to do something wrong and do something bad, he would have just been able to just do it. Like, where's the security? Stillbirth? Anyway, but because I think he just ends up walking out the door. Like, he preaches for 5 minutes and then walks out. Anyway, shout out to the best live chat. Here we go.
Jesus returns.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ is coming back in flaming fire. He's taking vengeance upon those who know not God and obey not the gospel. Oh, you need to repent. Your pedophile co-founder is in hell right now, and you're going to find your way into hell with him unless you repent. Jamal Bryant, you're a wicked dog, a vile bundle the sticks didn't deserve the lake of fire you're going to get when you die. Kids, read the Bible and don't do what that guy says. It's time to get right with the God of the Bible. Jesus Christ saved my life. Jesus Christ set me free. And he sent me here to remind you that holiness is still required. This is the house of God. You repent of your sins. It's time to turn from your sin. I'll leave. I'm on my way out. Jesus Christ is coming back, and if he comes back, sure ain't no wicked I know. You can
Daniel.
Get right with God tomorrow. Oh, you probably reprobate, but this is your last warning.
Wow.
Turn from your wickedness. You're going to burn in hell. I'll get off your property, but you're going to burn in hell.
Wow.
You're going to bust hell right wide open.
Dang.
Everybody that goes to this church is on their way to hell unless you repent. Race baiting,
Wow.
garbage, hatred stirring, trash, doctrine. Oh, Jesus isn't going to make you rich. He's going to put you in hell unless you repent. Whores don't have no place in the kingdom of heaven. Whores burn like s'mores. Get right with God or burn in hell. God will drop you into a hot lake of fire on Judgment Day. Wicked, vile, in the sight of God, Jamal Bryant. Shame on you. Shame on this wicked. You know, you take the name of God in vain, you go to hell.
Hey, sir, if you come back on this property, you're going to be arrested.
In vain, you take the name of God in vain, you will go straight to hell.
If y'all come back on this property, you're going to be arrested.
Straight to hell.
Make sure you record that.
Unless you repent, you will perish. Unless you repent, you will perish with your wicked, Jezebel, filthy, vile, naked whore of a first lady. Shame on you people. You're so sin stupid you can't even realize you're going to Ahab's church. You think that little light-wristed Jamal Bryant is somebody? He's a wicked homosexual and he's going to burn in hell. Vile abominations before God. Vile Ahab. Vile in the name of God. You do these things, you go to hell. That's what you'll do. Let you repent. There ain't no Jesus in there for you. You need to repent. Ain't no Holy Ghost in there for you. The Holy Ghost is holy.
We told him. Okay.
You're wicked.
All right, bye-bye.
What does the sons of Belial have to do with wickedness? What do you think the table of God can be shared with the table of devils? Shame on you for not reading your Bible. That's why you'll go to hell, because you should have read your Bible. Did you know Jamal Bryant's a race baby? Ahab, I'll devil.
Wait.
You don't got to worry. We ain't coming back. I said what I said. You're going to burn in hell. You're going to burn in hell. You're going to go arrested, all right? You're going to go straight to hell.
Wow. No, that wasn't Jamal Bryant.
Homosexual pastor.
So now he's standing outside the church, out
Yeah.
on the street. He ain't playing games with them.
But he's got a wife. No straight man needs to flex that much. He's got to show his wife on Facebook.
Yeah.
No straight man's got to do all that to prove he's straight. Only a homo does all that. That's wicked.
He giving them that work.
God does not hear the prayers of the wicked. You cause the name of God to be blasphemed with your harlotry, your whorishness, your wickedness. Your wickedness is before a holy God that's going to kill you in your sin unless you repent.
Yeah, I couldn't find where this was the original clip, but shout out to joy105.com. Excellent content creator. I don't know where this clip came from, but I did drop the link to it, so you can go check out Joy 105. Yo, he gave New Birth that work. He did not play any game. There was no lies detected there at all. But that's what New Birth needs. I ain't gonna lie. And a lot of Atlanta, let me just tell the truth, Atlanta needs that. I don't know who this guy is, but Atlanta needs that kind of preaching. I'm looking to see if I can find who the guy is. I don't see anything in the chat. If anybody runs across it, please email it to me. I would love to point out. I wouldn't mind checking out what he's actually preached at his actual church. He said he's a preacher. He says a pastor on Candler Road, which is very close to where Stillbirth is. So hopefully, if he does have a church or whatnot, I would love to. I'd love to at least point y'all to it so y'all can see what they're talking about over there. But anyway, I thought that was wild, man. We need that. We need that more here in Atlanta. I will admit we do need a lot more of that. But what we do have is more body cam footage. Shout out to the best live chat. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. By the way, I think she's in it. There she is right there. A Biblical Worldview is a fantastic content creator on Buy Me a Coffee. I love it. So Buy Me a Coffee, of course, is a site where you can support and provide financial support for content creators. It's kind of like an email newsletter. You can do videos there. You can do special content, so on and so forth. And A Biblical Worldview has put out, I mean, every day I see a wonderful article from her. And I just want to give her a shout out because she puts out fantastic work over there. And it's good to find somebody who's doing something elsewhere, not just here on YouTube, not only on Twitter, but somewhere else. And so go check out what she's doing. If you could drop your link in the chat, you should be able to. I can do it too if you can't. A Biblical Worldview. I'd love for everybody to go and check out what you're doing. Sign up for your newsletter, get your daily update, all that kind of good stuff. Does some great articles, a fantastic writer. I'd love for y'all to go check out what she's doing over there. I don't know who Buckhead Sessions is. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna go on a limb and say no, unless until further notice. I don't know who that even is. Yeah, I mean, New Birth has been warned though, but now we got it on video evidence. Like they've been warned. You was warned. You was warned. And New Birth has been such a problem here in Atlanta. And I'm saying that because a lot of people won't actually say it. Stillbirth has been a problem in Atlanta for a long time because it is such a large church and they're doing so many good things allegedly. They're doing so many things for the community allegedly that on the surface, everybody looks at it and says, oh man, this is great, sunshine and rainbows. But there's so many problems. And yeah, they're not going to beat those charges. They're not going to beat those allegations at all. Before we get to our body cam, because I love body cam footage, somebody did send me another woman going to the protests, going to these Minnesota protests with her children. That's got it. Come on, man. Come on. Can we at least agree? If you as an adult want to take yourself down there and protest, that's one thing. If you want to take your husband or your spouse or your crew, that's one thing. But to take your children, shout out. There we go. Thank you so much. A Biblical Worldview. Can y'all go by and check out what she's doing over there and just sign up for her newsletter? She does a great newsletter, and I really want to support good content creators. I want y'all to know that here we try our best to support everybody that's doing great work. So shout out to A Biblical Worldview. Maybe we'll have her come on the channel one day. Let me know you want to. Shout out to her for sure. So check out what she's doing over on Buy Me a Coffee. But can we agree? Can we agree that if the person cannot make their own volitional decision and use their free will to go down to the protest, you shouldn't take them to the protest. So what I mean by that is if they're children and you're supposed to be protecting them, nurturing them, raising them up, and to such of that nature, keeping them safe so they can go out and go do great things in life, they're trusting you as their parent, as the adult, to oversee their lives and keep them safe. Can we agree that maybe you shouldn't be taking them to protests? I'm sure they've been doing this before, but this has got to be the high watermark of pure weapon grade ignorance. And I'm sorry. There's a millstone for these people. Let me bring this in so you can see what we're talking about.
Going to right now. We are.
Let's do that again.
Called a vigil. Do you know what a vigil is?
What?
So it's where you're going
Green
to
hearts in the chat.
right now.
What?
We are going to what's called a vigil. Do you know what a vigil is?
What?
So it's where you like hold candles and you sing and you pray and you think about someone who died.
Oh, like the church?
Like church, kind of. And yesterday someone died.
Go to church then.
Not Baba. I know your Baba died last year. Yesterday, a woman named Renee Good, she was killed by one of those ICE guys. Remember how we talked about the ICE police officers? Not the regular police, the ICE police.
Oh, some police.
They killed this woman.
Why?
These ICE officers are just trying to take all of the immigrants. Remember we talked about that? Like the people Daddy helps? What are immigrants?
I don't know.
So they're the people that come from other countries and then they live here. And a lot of times they have different accents or they speak other languages, right?
Like healing?
Yeah, and they have different skin color, right? Maybe they have darker skin. Some do, some don't.
Are they up in the sky?
The person who died is up in the sky.
What?
Yeah. And does it
And that's
matter where
crazy.
anyone comes from? Are we better than them because we come from America? No. Nobody's better than anybody else. Doesn't matter what they look like. Doesn't matter how they talk, right? And so, yes. And so, remember Trump? ICE works for Trump, and he wants all the immigrants to go away, especially the ones with darker skin. Is that the right thing to do? No. So then there was a lady. She wasn't an immigrant. She was just a citizen. They weren't being respectful. She was coming to help, and those ICE officers shot her. Do you think that was the right thing for them to do? No. So it makes mommy and daddy very upset that this happened. But we want to make sure that America is a great country. You want to live in a great country that has peace, where people are respectful to each other and kind and loving?
Yeah. When Trump's not the
When Trump's not the president anymore, maybe things will be better. But right now, he's still the president for a few more years. He's not doing what presidents are supposed to. So you know what you do when presidents aren't doing what they're supposed to do? You go to vigils, like what we're going to, where we hold the candles, and you go to protests. Remember when we went to the protest? That's how we show that we're not happy with what America is doing, right? Because can we hurt people to show them we're not happy? No, that's not allowed. We can never hurt anyone. We have.
I think it's fair to say that we should all just take a moment, open up your stock exchange app. We need to go ahead and buy stock in Millstones Are Us, because this woman is going to get a jumbo size millstone tied around her neck. I'm sorry. We need to make sure please make sure you have stock in millstones, because this right here, she literally told them babies that. And you can tell she's had this conversation before. Listen to the way that the kids are responding. Man, this woman gonna have a millstone, I mean the size of Nebraska, around her neck. Wow. She wasn't coming to help. She was coming to be ridiculous. Wow, this is crazy. Shout out to the person that sent me this. I apologize. Man, this is crazy. I rewound it. Oh my gosh.
Trump's not the president.
When Trump's not the president anymore, maybe things will be better. But right now, he's still the president for a few more years. He's not doing what presidents are supposed to. So you know what you do when presidents aren't doing what they're supposed to do? You go to vigils, like what we're going to, where we hold the candles, and you go to protests. Remember when we went to the protest? That's how we show that we're not happy with what America is doing, right? Because can we hurt people to show them we're not happy? No, that's not allowed. We can never hurt anyone. We have to be peaceful. We have to be respectful, but we can still show the government and America that we're not happy with how they're acting.
Was Renee Good being peaceful and respectful? Was she doing that? See, yeah. See, we don't dislike this stuff enough. Go ahead and time yourself out, Amethyst. I'm gonna time you out. Oh my gosh, this is craziness. Who sent me this? Hold on. I need a break. I need a break. Hold on. We only got like a few seconds left. Who sent me this? Uh Cynthia, why did you do this to me? What did I do to you? Cynthia, did I do something bad to you? Why in the world did you send me this? This is crazy. Cynthia, what did I do to you? I thought we was friends. I thought we was people. This is, oh my gosh, this is making me angry.
And hopefully we can change it, right, Zoe? If things are bad, do you want to make them better or leave them bad?
Make them right.
Make them right. So we need to make it right because they're doing things that are illegal.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
If I continually see you following us,
I was not ready for that. I was not prepared for that. I wasn't. Wow. That woman said they are doing things illegal. She's got those poor children, and she's going to have, who knows how many times she's shared this with them. She already told them about vigils, and they already knew about it. So she's already been talking with them about this stuff. Oh man, those poor kids, they don't have a chance. They don't stand a chance. Wow. I wasn't prepared. I was not in a position of being prepared. And you know what is even crazier? The first body cam I have is a family. It's a husband and wife and 3 kids. I can't even do this one. I got to pull up another one. Okay, this one's actually an easier one. Okay, I have a better one. Yo, that is absolutely insane. The thing that killed me, Cynthia says, is they are saying that their grandparent had passed away and that she was re-traumatized. Yeah, like this is some grade A work that I don't think we're going to see the bottom of how bad this situation is, what they're doing to these children. I don't think we're going to see it, man. But I know that millstone, that lady better be ready for that thing. Look, I'll be over there. Jesus, let me help you tie the bow on that thing. Throw her into the ocean with that millstone. That is crazy. Wow. Thank you for sharing that, though. Right. And so when they go to school and they start acting a monkey, when they start cutting a fool at school, what are you gonna say, Mom? I mean, they're not gonna respect authority. They're gonna say that the teacher's doing something bad. Teacher told little Johnny he couldn't go to recess, so I jumped him. The teacher said that little Sally had to sit at the silent table during lunch, so I threw my soup at her. I mean, that's exactly what they're going to understand. Wow. that's some weapon grade ignorance right there. Ooh wee. Oh, that was a rough one right there. Shout out for sure. I appreciate y'all jumping into the best live chat on the internet. What we're doing tonight is we were just cleaning the palettes. We were just talking about something different. Notice we haven't used any particular word. Nothing that rhymed with mandis, Dowens, nothing like that. Because we're not talking about that tonight. We're not talking about mandible Dowens or anything crazy like that. We're just talking about body cams, what's going on in Minnesota, that kind of stuff. We're just having we're just cleaning the palette. Because we got a lot. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Even though I do think because of my daughter's what she has going on at school, I might have to actually watch it on replay. I hate to say that because she gets done at school at the same time that her quote unquote videos go live. So I might actually have to do it late. All of this week and next week. But I'll see if maybe her cousin can come pick her up. Hopefully her cousin, maybe my niece will come pick my daughter up from school. But anyway, we'll talk about that tomorrow, of course, as time goes by. Because today we're not talking about candy. We're talking about body cams. No cams. Okay. Stay on task, Jason. All right. This was a sovereign citizen. I like sovereign citizen arrest cams. And I know a lot of you all have been sharing with me sovereign citizens in court. I don't know if I like those as much. I like sovereign citizens getting arrested on the side of the road. Well, one, because usually Sergeant Shatterglass can show up in there, or 50,000 volts to act right, or of course Sergeant Pepper Spray. One of those can pop up. They don't pop up in court. So I like to see every now and then. I just like the specter of knowing that they could unleash a fur missile on them. I like that. So anyway, here's a fun one. This one is simple. It actually isn't as dramatic as some of the other ones. So let's bring this one in. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
On July 18th, 2025, an officer conducted a traffic stop for an expired tag on a Jeep Wrangler.
Step 4. How you doing? Yes, I'm Officer Galusia with the town of Ocean Ridge. The reason why I'm pulling you over is your tag is expired. I'll need your license, registration, and insurance, please.
Why are you pulling me over?
Because your tag is expired.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I breaking the law?
Yes, your tag is expired.
Any crime?
Yes, your tag is expired.
You have a supervisor?
I am the supervisor right now. So
Okay, what is that speech pattern? What is that speech pattern? I'm gonna back it up so you can hear her talk. I've been wondering what this is. I hear it from a lot of people, and I hear it actually with this generation of young people. Is they talking like this, and they don't even understand. I think it's called upspeak. Is that what it's called? Is it called upspeak? You're pulling me over for what? I don't know. She does a lot. She does it like perfectly. Like she sounds like my kids. I ain't gonna even lie. She sounds like my children. And they talk like this all the time. Everything's a question, right? They're making statements that sound like questions. Today is Sunday. I'm wearing a navy hat. Like what? They're always traveling. Look, we could do a whole series on the different ways that sovereign citizens claim that they're moving around. I told you about the land yacht and the transportation vessel moving through time and space. We should probably capture those, and I probably need to get all of them. Lots of words I've heard from the 33-year-old, and she's told me that. It's just funny. Like, is it called? It's just asking questions. Oh, I know. See, I know what you did there. I caught what you did there. I see what you're doing. Hey, real quick, shout out real quick. Thank you, love, for the $5 super. If Marmaduke is supposed to be a Great Dane, I think Marmaduke is supposed to be the Great Dane. But anyway, in a comic strip, it's Marmaduke, not Marmaluke. I have to defend my favorite character. Absolutely. We call him a Marmaluke. I like that word. I'm gonna try to use it. I'm gonna have Marmaluke Monday. Shout out to the doc with the 5 says this. Thank you so much. Nothing profound to write tonight. Just trying to continue to support you, my man. Body Cam Bingo. Shout out. Thank you so much. You did tell me about Body Cam Bingo. That would be fun. But I'm gonna spend some time working on that this week. Before we do another Body Cam series or evening, palette cleanse, I will make sure I have Body Cam Bingo at least worked out. I like that. I can get with that. Okay, let's go back to this woman asking these upspeak, these questions. Oh yeah, she's a Marmaluke. She's a Marmaluke. There it is. It is called upspeak. Add vocal fry, and I'm done. Okay, here we go. Traveling or whatever they want, just not municipal roads. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
the reason why I'm pulling you over is your tag is expired. I'll need your license, registration, and insurance, please.
Why are you pulling me over?
Because your tag is expired.
He said that.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I breaking the law?
Yes, your tag is expired.
Any crime?
Yes, your tag is expired.
You have a supervisor?
I am the supervisor right now. So I'll need your license. You have a choice, okay? And I'm going to explain this to you really probably once or twice to you, okay? I will call my supervisor, but if you fail to produce your information...
Call your supervisor. I'm not failing to do anything. I'm asking for you.
No, yes, you are.
No, I'm asking for
It's
your
upon
supervisor.
demand.
I'm demanding your supervisor.
No, you don't get to demand my
You're a public
supervisor.
servant.
You wait. Because
You serve
you're...
the public.
Yes.
I didn't cause any crime. I didn't hurt
509.
anybody. I'm not...
526, would you 56 me here? Now I need your license, please.
I'm going to tell you right now, when the supervisor comes, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When the supervisor comes, things are going to get very, very interesting.
I'm not doing anything commercially. So
Your tag is expired.
I-
Come here. I'll show you.
no.
It's right here. Stay here. Don't move.
Expired vehicle registration. Driver license not valid. 2018. White. G. Utility.
Whoa. I didn't hear that. Hold on. Her driver's license has been invalid since 2018. That's 7 years. Oh, hold on. You know what she about to do, y'all? Y'all know what she about to do?
You going to jail. You're going to jail.
Come on.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
7 years? Girl, that's just disrespectful. That's just disrespectful. There ain't nothing about that. You deserve it. Oh, you want me to replay? Hold on, let me back it up. Let me back it up so y'all can hear.
Driver license. Expired vehicle registration. Driver license not valid. 2018. White. G. Utility.
Okay. All right. Either the driver, she said the driver's license is not valid and the registration is not valid on the white Jeep. So that's a Jeep. Yeah, she's in trouble. Yeah, it's a white Jeep.
So is this your Jeep?
It is not.
Okay. I already know that.
Right. So
It's still a lawful stop.
it's lawful.
It's a lawful stop. It's a legal stop.
It's illegal. It's illegal or lawful.
It's
You know the
legal,
difference?
and I'm not going to argue with
I'm
you.
not arguing, sir. I'm asking you.
I'm asking you for your driver's license. You're driving your vehicle in the state of Florida, and
I'm
you are.
traveling. I'm traveling.
So you're going to play that game.
No, I'm not playing any
Oh,
game.
yeah.
This is my freedom.
Okay.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
here.
it is. And sure,
We're talking about you.
my
as a-
my
as a
sergeant's on his way, and
We're talking about you as
Hold
a.
on. It's funny. I wasn't paying attention to the words popping up on the screen. Let me big screen this so you can see it. When she says it's my freedom, watch the word that pops up on the screen. Shout out to the best live chat on the internet. Let's go. Watch this.
my sergeant's on the way, and you can talk to
and
him.
We can talk to him.
Yeah.
And I hope you know.
I hope you know.
what you're doing.
My sergeant's on his way, and
We're talking about you as a
my
public servant.
my sergeant's on the way, and
I'm
you are.
traveling. I'm traveling.
So you're going to play that game.
No, I'm not playing any
Oh,
game.
yeah.
This is my freedom.
Okay.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
here.
It says foreshadowing.
It is, and sure.
We're talking about you.
My
as
my sergeant's on his way, and
We're talking about you as a
my
public servant.
my sergeant's on the way, and you can talk to
and
him.
We can talk to him.
Yeah.
And I hope you know.
I hope you know
what you're doing.
I hope I do too.
Okay.
Watch when the sergeant gets there.
526. I'll be going 1097 ENC Bank.
Okay. All right. From the moment that the door slams, I want you to get your watch out, get your timer on your phone. Start timing from the moment he slams that door to when he actually arrests the woman. Let me get mine started too. I'm sitting there cracking jokes. Because it's gonna be funny. All right. From the moment that he slams the door. Okay. Let's keep it going. And by the way, I think somebody asked, I think they're in Florida. Florida is where sovereign citizen theology goes to die. Let's go.
Can you back out real quick?
Not right now. I'm on a call, so as soon as possible. I won't hold you up long.
The tag is expired, and she won't produce her driver's license, registration, or insurance.
Okay.
She's traveling.
Okay. Hi. Good. How you doing?
I'm doing
good. So I'm the day shift supervisor.
Hi.
This officer has conducted a lawful traffic stop.
Is it lawful or illegal?
It's a lawful traffic stop.
It is. And
yes.
what law am I?
Well,
am I breaking?
Apparently, you're
What law is that?
Okay. Can we see license and registration?
That has nothing
Okay,
to do
10:15.
because
And
are you
stop.
You're under arrest.
okay? For
37 seconds. He said, look, you asked for the supervisor, you asked for a manager, and you got exactly what you they were not playing games with you. They were not playing games. So here she goes.
why are you arresting me? Is your
Yeah. You know
Is
what
the body
for.
camera on? They're gonna ask the body camera
Right?
question.
Welcome to America.
wow?
This is
Please
not
don't-
this isn't
Don't resist.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
This is not even my car.
Okay.
I did not.
Nobody cares.
lock this.
This is crazy. I hope your camera is on.
Oh, it's on.
It's
Yeah.
always, I hope your camera's
Hop
on. Let's hear it for the supervisor.
526, 10:15.
What is this place?
The Ocean Ridge Police
Jail.
Department.
Brenda, it's jail.
This is kidnap.
Yep, it's Yep, there you go.
Step into the cell. Step into the cell.
Why step into there?
Because you're in jail.
Why are you putting me in here?
Why am I putting it in here?
Yes.
Because you're in jail.
Why do you think I'm putting it in here?
Why are you putting me in here?
Just
This
because
is
they want to.
absurd.
This is is this Marmaluke? Is this Marmaluke behavior? Can we agree that this is Marmaluke behavior? Why are you putting me here? Ma'am, you have bracelets on your wrists. Stop acting like you don't know what right. Why are you playing the fool? Stop it. Everybody plays the fool. No, ma'am, stop it. You don't have to do this. You are a Marmaluke. I gotta find a definition of that again because y'all, I love y'all. But no, ma'am, ma'am, you knew this. She knew this from the word when them blue lights came on behind her. She knew what time it was. What was it again? Expired. Hold on. What was it again? Expired car stickers or expired driver's license or failure to show ID. Actually, all of those. Her license plates were expired. Her driver's license is also expired. And she refused to show anything, driver's license, registration, or proof of insurance. So all of that is arrestable and get you out. Whoop, and that's how you look. And you end up looking like this, asking the same old question. And I guarantee you, this is Marmaluke behavior. I guarantee you she done had this happen before.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
This is
All you gotta do is provide your driver's license
I don't have a driver's
or an ID.
You didn't ask for an ID. You said driver's license or registration. You did not ask for an ID.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see that on camera, so.
Face the wall.
Can someone come in here to speak with me?
Yeah.
Everything on you I need to know about.
Whoa. Wait, hold on. I hate when they put these on here. She would eventually enter a pretrial agreement with the state of Florida. Okay. Shout out to that. The state would dismiss the charges after she paid a fine of $100 and obtain a valid driver's license or completed 25 hours of community service. I hate that they said and or, because I mean, she's going to probably drive again without a driver's license. Like, it's unknown at this time if she chose to get a valid driver's license or complete the community. See, the fact that you can make that decision, she's going to probably end up doing it wrong again because it's an ideology that she has in her head. Y'all got to make her get a driver's license. And then she can be upset about it, but at least she has a valid driver's license. Because as many body cams as I've seen, I've never seen a sovereign citizen get pulled over for a traffic infraction. Now I'm sure it happens. but rarely are they speeding. Rarely are they usually follow the traffic laws for the most part fine, except the fact they don't have driver's license, registration, and insurance. But they're not like out here driving recklessly. Usually, everyone I've seen, and I have seen a lot, they seem to be like driving law abiding citizens. What I mean, so with that being the case, like just make them get their driver's license, make them get a license. You can't do community service, otherwise you're gonna go to jail. You just go in jail. What does Amethyst say? Why do SOPSIT request a Art 3 trial if they don't honor laws founded in accordance with the U.S. Constitution? Talk about irony. But they talk about their laws, their rights are being violated, but they only care about rights being violated when it's something that's happening to them, not when they do something, which is this crazy work to me. But I think you're right on the money. Thank you so much, Amethyst, for the $5 super. I appreciate you. All right, what do we have here? Okay, I think I'm ready. Whew. I think I'm ready. I might be ready. This is one where the father and the mother are deep in sovereign citizen ideology. I mean, they are deep in it, and they are going somewhere, and you already know what's going to happen. But they had kids in the car, and it goes ugly real fast, and the mom almost gets arrested. But let me bring it in. Shout out to the best live chat on the internet. Here we go.
January 2023, an officer was conducting routine patrol when he began following an SUV in Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Okay, we'll do this one. Sorry, it's the wrong one.
The 30-year-old male driver named Rudolph had shown signs of potential impaired driving by swerving within his lane, drifting into the bike lane, and then abruptly swerving back to avoid a parked vehicle. When he began crossing the center line, the officer decided to initiate a traffic stop.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Officer Bacoris, Waukesha Police. Reason for your stop today is you were over the line over here, and then also you were in the bike lane coming down east. Any reason for that?
No, we were just trying to get home. Honestly, like the car in front of us, I felt like they were getting kind of close, but I understand why you were concerned, and that's why I just like pulled over.
Okay. What was your reason for coming in here?
It was honestly because like that car that was really close. I was like concerned and
concerned for what?
Yeah, we have a newborn, and I didn't want any complications. Like honestly, you can look in the back, you can check all that, and like honestly,
what do you mean by complications?
No, what I meant by like, I didn't want you to think that there was anything concerning. You know, we're trying to make it home, and like her mom is literally waiting for us.
Okay.
And, like she can show you all the ID and all that.
Do you guys have IDs on you?
Yeah, we do. And it was just a matter of like, let's just get home safely.
Okay.
We're 5 minutes away.
I hear you, boss.
Like,
where are you guys coming from?
Right up the road.
I think.
Do you have your license on you, boss?
Yep.
Yeah.
While standing by the vehicle, the officer observed his speech was slurred and detected a strong odor of alcohol emanating from the vehicle.
Any weapons in the vehicle?
No, not at all.
Any illegal drugs? How much alcohol have we had tonight?
I think I have like
You can answer.
2.
Okay, how about you, boss?
Probably less than her, but check my ID. It's just everything's good, man. We're literally like.
How much did you have to drink is what I'm asking.
Probably
From
one or
we
two.
left, yeah, but like,
One or
we
two
also
what?
left
No.
at
like 6 o'clock p.m., man.
yeah.
Okay, you
It
left at
was me.
6 o'clock p.m.?
Yes, like we left
We can
my
check our
apartment.
receipts. Like we're literally just trying to make it down the street.
It's me.
Right. I'm just wondering because you guys are saying you come from the restaurant. I can smell the intoxicants coming from the vehicle, so I'm just trying to see if you're safe to drive.
Totally me.
The reason why I stopped you is because you were going over the line in the bike lane coming down East Avenue, and then also the line over here. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So how many drinks did you have, sir?
Check. It was probably like 2. Like
Do you have a license on you?
Me?
Yes.
Ain't nobody.
All right, why
going
don't you
home.
guys hang tight here, okay?
Ain't nobody going home tonight.
I'm gonna run him through fields. Okay. The reason why I stopped him was he was like going a little bit over the bike lane coming down east. And then also when we turned onto Sunset here, he was over the center line. Gonna run him real quick. You guys should just do him here.
Yeah. Let's go. Nice and flat.
Upon running Rudolph's info, Dispatch advised he had a revoked driving status.
This means he's revoked, right? Through Illinois? Yeah, status revoked. Hit up Leanna, she can confirm that. Maybe she can do something more on her end too, because it'd be nice to see if he's revoked for an OWA. You know what I mean? Is he up visiting?
He's not making much sense.
Oh, really?
He's like, I'm just trying to get home. We have a baby at home. I was like, he's always dodging around my questions. If you have your idea, I have it on me. But anyways, we were just trying to get home.
Oh, being real evasive with his answers and trying to change your line of questioning.
Yes.
How'd you guys end up over here?
He pulled in. I was going to stop him. And he pulled in and he started going all the way around. I was like, why'd you come over here? He's like, honestly, the car in front of me, I didn't want anything to do with them. I don't want you guys to think. I was like, what are you talking about? 406, go ahead.
You're in trouble.
Rudolph,
10-4. Could you advise reason for reputation? How would I find out if he's got prior OWIs through Illinois? I'll ask her later.
Yeah, you might have to just do fields and ask her after.
Well, she's still working on that anyway, so I'm going to do it now. All right, Rudolph. So here's what's going on. I'd like to make sure that you're safe to operate a motor vehicle. So I'd like to run some field sobriety tests on you. Is that okay?
Let me talk to my wife about it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do it regardless.
No, that's okay. Okay. I just want to know what she thinks about it. That's fine, right?
Well, she's
I just want to talk to her about it, right? That's okay.
What do you want to talk to her about?
Exactly what you said.
Sure. Go ahead. You can ask.
Thank you.
Keep the window rolled down, though.
Rudolph about to go to jail.
Damn, just open the door.
It's locked. Try it. Hey, Rudolph. Hey, open the door.
You cook.
No, I was just,
Okay.
I told you exactly what I was going to do.
Okay.
What is he saying?
Let's do that now, okay?
Can I finish talking to her?
No, I'm telling you to get out of the vehicle right now.
Okay. Exactly.
As he displayed passive resistance, Rudolph quickly put the vehicle in drive and took off at a high rate of speed.
440 can start.
Are you kidding me?
1040 for now. He's possibly 5'5", locked himself in the door. Hey, don't, no.
No way.
Put it in park. Put it in park now. He's taking off.
Oh no. Okay. Yo, I did not expect that. I did not see that coming. I did not see it coming. Wow. But I will say this though. I hate to say it. I would much rather for persons who are going to they're going to get arrested anyway. I'd rather for them to run than sit there and watch field sobriety tests because I think they're dumb. I don't know if the kid is really in the car though. I don't think the kid is in the car. I think grandma has a kid. And I think he was saying like look in the back seat to see if there was a car seat. That's what I think. Man, whoever said it, you said it. Wow. I did not see that coming. Oh my gosh. And they got a lot of, I'm gonna back up a little smidgen. I was not prepared for that. Wow, dude, that is so stupid. Oh my gosh.
No. Put it in park. Put it in park now. He's taking off.
Rudolph's about to go to Red-Nosed Reindeer. He playing reindeer games.
For 6, we're going westbound on Sunset, passing Tenney.
We're going eastbound. We're passing Grambling right now. Speeds are 97.
After exceeding 100 miles an hour in a 35-mile-per-hour zone, he lost control of his vehicle, crashing into a tree before fleeing on foot.
Pulling in apartment complex, 1050. Foot pursuit.
Boy, if you don't stop playing.
Stop, do it now. Police department. Stop! Taser deployed. Stop. Oh my God. Roll over to your side. Do it now. We are across from Navajo right now in the apartment complex. 1046 with the male driver. Do not move.
I'll stay with him.
One female passenger. The next squad can check on her. There's a car alarm going on. You can start at 1052. Unknown injuries at this time.
Are you injured?
Sure. You want the honest answer?
Yes, I want an honest answer.
Good. Do you really want the answer? Do you really want to know? I can give you this answer. He's cooperative now. No, I'm cooperative. But do you really want to know?
I'm asking you a question.
All right. You good for now?
Yeah.
Did she run?
No, she fell out.
No, I fell out, yeah. I was watching my daughter. I don't even know if that was mine.
Dude,
Thanks for not hitting me. Thanks for not hitting me. Hello? I don't know.
You're laughing. Somebody was laughing.
Nobody's laughing.
I don't give a. So you think I deserve to die?
What?
You
You think I deserve to die?
Are you injured right now? I got an ambulance coming.
Do you need an ambulance?
Sir, no, I don't.
Okay. Are you injured?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Can you stand me up?
Not right now. I'm gonna have you chill here for a minute, okay?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
I think it was just his wife. Yo, that is some grade A foolishness right there. I mean, you done put everybody in jeopardy and ruined your car, ruined your life. You're going to go to jail for some period of time. You're not going to get out of this overnight. Yo, I did not see that coming, man. Whoever said it, shout out to y'all. That was crazy work.
What the situation is, you can take it however you want.
Okay.
I know that you felt that I was under the influence and you weren't gonna let me go.
Is Max dead?
No, it's right over there. I'm gonna roll you over to my side, okay? Yep. Can I have water?
Not right now. Crazy.
Can I ask you an honest question?
Sure.
Are you new? I've been doing this for over a year.
You've been doing what?
No, have you been a cop for like doing this for over a year?
I don't know if that's relevant.
No, I'm just asking you. Like, I really want to know.
I'm not sure.
What are you talking
You're not
about?
sure? It's okay if you have.
You're gonna be okay. Okay? You weren't driving. This has nothing to do with you, right? So can I help you up, please? This looks very uncomfortable. You can't move. All right. What hurts? Are you
I was
injured?
asking him a question.
Okay. Are you
I
injured?
was asking you a question.
Okay.
Can you? No. I will answer it. I
I'm
will answer the
asking you
question.
a question that's more important than how long he's been a cop. I'm asking you if you're injured.
I can't say anything for you. I can answer it once I get that answer question.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna be cooperative.
No, I am. I'll be straightforward with you.
Okay.
So are you injured? Are you gonna answer the
Actually,
question?
one more.
Do you need to be checked out by an ambulance? Rudolph,
What does that mean if I need to be checked out?
I'm
by
asking if
ambulance?
you're injured.
Yeah, and I'm asking you, what does that mean? Because I feel, I'm in pain.
Okay, where?
I'm in pain in my entire body.
Okay.
Your whole body
But
hurts?
yes.
Anything specific other than your whole
I
body?
can't tell because I'm in shock. I know you're shaking. It's okay. I'm not shaking. I can tell you.
It's chilly outside.
No, with that.
She's a passenger. I think she's just in shock.
Can you pass me that chapstick, please?
No. Do you remember what happened?
Nancy split up and I jumped out the car.
Why were you guys running?
He drank just a little.
Okay.
And it wasn't as much as he thought. And we were sitting there forever. And then he just said, I have to go. And he's not even a bad person. And he's just...
Nobody's saying he's a bad
I
person.
know, but...
Wait, what did you just ask him?
Yeah.
What did you just ask you? No, I can ask that, right?
Walk.
You can walk in. Why are you asking weird questions?
See?
Have water?
No, we don't have any
Sit
water.
down.
It was like slow motion. Locked us out of the
Escalated
car.
quick.
Locked us out of the car. Hand on the shifter. I just ran back to my car. I left him up there. I'm like, it's about to take off.
Is there any way I can have water?
No, we do not have any water.
Is there?
I see about getting
We
you
have
some, but
zero
you gotta be
water.
cooperative.
You can see about getting some?
What's in your mouth?
Dude, I just fell on the floor. Like, you can
Just
look.
open your mouth and stick your tongue out. You got like dirt and stuff.
No, yeah. You just figured it out. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Take a seat and we'll figure it out.
We don't have any right now.
That's
we'll,
okay.
we'll work on getting it.
Just please sit down.
What's the time frame for that?
No time frame.
Are you gonna be cooperative or
No,
not?
are you gonna hurt me if I
I'm not
pull
gonna hurt
water?
No, but sit down.
Just sit in the car. You're not getting water right now.
Okay, put your feet in.
This is craziness.
Took a turn.
Yeah.
My dumb ass said, "Was
So I had a good view. I saw him put his hand on the shift now. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, I saw when you started going back. I was like,
Don't do it.
Don't
I
do
know.
it.
Yeah, I ran back.
no, it's good. It's good.
I knew it was happening.
You had to jump on.
Obviously we're in the fields. Do you want to do them?
I don't know if he'll be cooperative. What are you thinking?
It changed a whole lot. Maybe he's in custody now. At least give him the opportunity.
Firefighters like to talk to you.
Can I have water?
We do not have water, unfortunately.
Okay, what do you have to aid me here?
We have an ambulance. We have medical staff. We can just say. So what happened?
Okay, I can tell you right now that I know how the justice system works. I know how things go. And
okay, but what's going on with you? We're just a paramedic, so we're here to help you with any medical needs.
If you're here to help me, I need water.
And we don't carry water with us.
Do you have any type of fluid?
Not that we can.
Rudolph, do you have any pain or injuries?
No, I'm trying to tell you that I do.
Okay, can you tell us that? I'm not going to give you water. So can you tell us about your injuries?
So the injuries that I have,
yes.
I can't really talk about them because you're saying that you can't aid them.
So you're declining medical assistance.
Not declining medical
Okay, then tell us what's wrong.
I'm asking for medical assistance.
For what?
In the simplest version,
What are
is
you
I'm
talking
saying
about?
it's I need water. If you cannot provide me with that, I understand. And I wish it wasn't that way. But like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
No, we
I
don't
feel
know what
like
you're talking about.
right now, medically, I need water. You tell me I can't provide that to me. So fortunately, like, it looks like I'm gonna have to suffer. I don't want that.
Okay, yeah, that's not something that we can take you to the hospital where they have water. Yeah, then that would be what
what we could do, but that's not something that we would be providing to you.
And then what are the other options? Because like I don't want to die.
Right, we wouldn't let you die.
Yeah, I don't know, because like right now I'm saying I need water.
Right.
And it feels like it's, dire, but you're looking at me saying that you can't provide me with that. Like you can't provide me with the bottle.
Right, because we don't carry that. That's not something that we carry.
That's okay. I understand.
We have other means of giving you that if we feel that.
I understand. So what, like, how does that work?
That would be like giving you an IV with fluids and things like that. But that might not.
Did he say a Bible, or am I hallucinating? Or did he say a? Oh wait, wait, hold up. Oh, he is well drunk. He is over drunk. He is too drunk. Wait, did he say he needed a Bible? He did say that. Hold on. Maybe he said a bottle. Maybe that's okay. I gotta back it up. I'm sorry. I don't mean to back it up. Let me go right here. This guy is a trip, man.
You tell me I can't provide that to me, so fortunately, like it looks like I'm gonna have to suffer. I don't want that.
Okay, yeah, that's not something that we can take you to the hospital where they have water. Yeah, that would be what we could do, but that's not something that we would be providing to you.
And then what are the other options? Because like I don't want to die.
Right, we wouldn't let you die.
Yeah, I don't know, because like right now I'm saying I need water.
Right.
And it feels like it's dire, but you're looking at me saying that you can't provide me with that. Like you can't provide me with the bottle.
Right, because we don't carry that. That's not something that we carry.
That's okay. I understand.
We have other means of giving you that if we feel that.
I understand. So what, like, how does that work?
That would be like giving you an IV with fluids and things like that. But that might not quench your thirst. That might just.
If I say that right now I need water and you just would like put me in some type of cell or some type of cage and you don't provide me with water, I can't tell you that I'm going to be 100%.
Look, you'll get water soon. I don't think you're getting it. We don't have any right now. You'll get water in a little bit. Is that the only chief complaint you got though? You doing okay right now?
I'm not doing okay mentally. It's tough for me.
All right,
but I'm trying to be honest with you.
Okay, no,
you know what I'm saying?
We appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, like I know where I stand and I know what the situation is.
Yep.
And I know that I made a bad decision, but I'm trying to say that like realistically, I feel like I need some water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna get going for now though, okay?
Yeah. So you're not too concerned with that?
No, we'll get you water where we're going. We don't have water out here.
What's the timetable with that? Like
15 minutes? All right.
Are you just saying?
This dude is a mess.
Thanks for taking over. I would have had you guys going on the opposite.
You're good. Damn it, I'm going the wrong way. I would have jumped on the radio sooner. I freaking couldn't get my damn seatbelt. I'm like trying to get the seatbelt. No, he has dirt all over his mouth. He felt like he got dirt in his mouth. Well, he took me through the pine trees. And I'm right behind him. I got whacked right in the face.
Oh, that might be why too. Yeah.
We're 100. Last time I looked out, it was 97.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was trying to turn in here, so he's slowing way down.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, you'd be up in that building right now.
No, he was slowing way down. Just for your report purposes, I mean, he just fell asleep, like snoring, heavy odor. He smelled up the entire squad. So yeah, I got a feeling in my ankles and he sore as hell tomorrow. I rolled it.
Yeah, I was like, where'd you guys go? Because I saw you guys go in there, and then all of a sudden I hear it over here. I'm like running through the
My first taser, nothing. Like I heard it hit his wallet, according to sober, but that second one locked him up. I was like, oh, great. All right, I'll meet you up there.
When offered the option to undergo SFSTs or a breath test, he refused. Additionally, it was found that Rudolph had one prior OWI conviction in 2018.
You guys are gonna put me in jail, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then what? Someone's gonna have to bail me out?
There's not going to be bail on this one.
Why not?
Because it's felony.
Why is it a felony?
Because you fled and eluded the police.
As per the female passenger, just before Rudolph fled from the traffic stop, he uttered, "I'm sorry. I have to say bye to..." She also expressed feeling scared during the pursuit and was considering jumping out of the vehicle.
But that ain't...
As a result, Rudolph was slammed with felony counts of vehicle fleeing, eluding an officer, second-degree recklessly endangering safety, OWI causing injury, prohibited alcohol content causing injury, misdemeanor counts of operating while intoxicated, third offense, resisting obstructing an officer, and operating with prohibited alcohol content, third offense. He received over $1,300 in traffic citations and was subsequently given a $5,000 cash bond. As of February 2024, Rudolph was found guilty of only 2 felony charges. 2 counts were dismissed on the prosecutor's motion, and the remaining were dismissed but read in. In the end, he was sentenced to 18 months of initial confinement, followed by 2 years of extended supervision. Visit codebluecam.com and treat your family, friends, and enemies with top-notch merch.
He said friends and enemies. Yo, so if he had just got busted for driving drunk, he would have went to jail. His wife would have had to catch an Uber. The car would have went to car jail. But he would not have all this stuff. I mean, 18 months of incarceration is crazy. For no reason though, right? He's not overdosing. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay, I had another one, and I'm just double checking to make sure I don't have anything else in my plans here. Okay, I don't have anything else. Okay, cool. All right, I have one more body cam. This one is actually the sovereign citizen. Let me double check. Let's double check real quick. Yeah, this one actually is the sovereign citizen this time. Y'all, I apologize for that. But what does that mean to be arrested, dismissed, but read in? He'll be busted again and get serious time. Wow, man, why do that, man? Why? Like, why put yourself and your family? And I mean, you put your whole family in jeopardy. Because if you see both the airbags deploy, so hitting that tree, he hit that tree pretty serious. So what if you had deleted yourself and your wife, and your child is now an orphan because you're an idiot? Man, that is craziness. But anyway, all right, let's look at a sovereign citizen. This one should be fun. Shout out to the best live chat on the internet. Let me bring this up. Let's go.
Motor vehicle. He is transferring his private property from one place to the next.
Okay. Well, he's going to jail for that. Go back there now.
Back here. You have a child. I'm going to take an educated guess that you saw hundreds of YouTube videos on this.
On January 13th, 2022, officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle that was operating without license plates.
Yeah. We're telling tourists now. Oh, that looks like post office property.
Those are cicadas.
Roll it up, please. Oh, it's the sovereign citizen. Oh, is it? It's not. My name is that video. Doing my camera shot. That's why I'm stopping today. I'll have a tag on your vehicle. Let's see your driver's license, please. Okay, step out of the truck for me, sir. Step out of the truck for me, please. I already got one en route. I'm not going to ask you again, sir. Okay, well, I'm pulling you for a lawful reason. I'm pulling you for a lawful reason, okay? And now I'm giving you a lawful order to exit your vehicle. If you fail to comply, I'm sorry? Okay, that's fine. You can reserve your rights, but I'm telling you a lawful order to exit your vehicle, okay? If you fail to comply with a lawful order, I will place you under arrest, okay? I'm stopping you because I'm not looking for paperwork. I need to see a registration and a driver's license for insurance.
I ain't looking
for
paperwork.
No tag display. So I'm going to tell you one more time to exit your vehicle. We can have this conversation civilly on the side of the road, or you can go ahead. No, I'm telling you to exit your vehicle. Pennsylvania versus Mims. I'm telling you to exit your vehicle, sir. Oh, well, if you roll the window down, you can hear a little bit better. Okay, I'm telling you to exit your vehicle. Okay, so you can either exit your vehicle, okay, and we can have a conversation, or I will remove you from your vehicle. 312, give us the channel. I'm going to tell you one more time. You got a pump?
Exit your vehicle.
What? You have a pump? Yeah. Got that.
All right, here's the thing, man. We've given you a lawful order. At this time, you are under arrest, okay? So if you don't want to step out of the vehicle, we will remove you from the vehicle. We would like to not do that, but if we have to, we will. I'm not threatening you. I'm explaining what's going on. At this point, your tires have deflation devices on them. So if you want to drive away, your tires are going to go flat as well. All right, step out of the vehicle. This is your last opportunity before we take you out of the vehicle. Last opportunity, man.
We'll take you out, man.
You're literally going to assault me. Pop right here.
223 on LE3 or Delta 110.
Just told you that.
Yeah, you're not breaking the law.
Yeah, you are.
Look at got his kids in there. Look at his children.
Here, here. What are you doing?
We told you you're under arrest.
For what?
Failure to file lawful order.
I gave you my paperwork. I gave you Supreme Court paperwork. I'm merely traveling.
But have no fear, mom is just as crazy as he
I
is.
told you when you did. I told you to step out of the vehicle. I asked for your documentation.
I gave you my documentation.
No, I asked for a driver's license. You failed to provide me one. Then I gave you a lawful order to exit your vehicle. You told me you don't have to.
No, I didn't. I said I gave you my paperwork. Going to please wait for the
I told you to exit your vehicle.
I didn't.
When you don't want to follow instruction and follow orders.
The United States Supreme Court says I can travel on my private property.
Deputy Gaddy, Fire County Sheriff's Office.
Don't take my keys out of my vehicle.
This vehicle
You've
can't tell.
already-
Yeah, weapons on you. No, I don't have any weapons.
Can you advise Delta 110 that Delta 311 is on a 1050 with a sovereign citizen?
I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm traveling in my private property. All right, at this time you're under arrest. For what? Failure to comply, resisting arrest. I didn't resist arrest. All right, we gave you lawful orders. We explained to you multiple times what was going to occur if you failed to act. We don't need to wait for a supervisor. All right? So we've given you lawful orders. We explained what the consequences of those orders are. You continue to refuse. So we did as minimal damage as necessary to remove you from the vehicle. At this time, you are under arrest. Okay?
You think that's correct?
Yes, sir. Any weapons on you? Any guns? You had a large knife on you.
Yeah, the knife.
I'm just asking you. These are knives or anything that's going to hopefully stick me first in your body. Okay, thank you, sir.
2 or 3 juveniles extra in the back.
That's crazy.
Could you please give my stuff to my wife? What is your first name? I refuse. I'm not. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during and before any questioning. If you cannot inform an attorney, one may be appointed to represent you. Anytime you decide not to answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that? You assaulted me. Do you understand that? I overstand. I overstand. You overstand?
It's crazy.
All right.
Do you want to provide your name or no?
Sir, I do not wish to comment.
That's fine. I'll just book you as a John Doe.
Please stay over about your vehicle, all right? All right. Don't go to jail yourself by not listening, please. All right. Do you have a driver's license or anything? Because if this vehicle's unregistered and you don't have a license, it's going to come with us. All right. It's coming with us.
Malachi Lane out of Waldo, Florida.
Okay. There's 2 other kids in the back. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I have 3 small children, and your officer just shattered this window.
Okay.
We have a right to travel in the state of Florida, which I'm pretty sure you're knowledgeable of.
Okay. 311, you can start a tow truck for that vehicle.
Don't tow, please. Why are you going to tow my wife?
Games, we're done.
I'm not playing any games. I'm following the law.
No, we're done. We're not debating this.
The United States.
We're not debating.
I'm not debating anything. I'm not. I am.
We're done with this conversation.
Okay. So did they ask him to exit the vehicle?
Unlawfully, what did he need to exit the vehicle for? We had the window down and we're conversing with them.
Okay. So does he have a driver's license?
He has the right to travel and paperwork that says that.
Okay.
Which he handed to your officer, sheriff, deputy, whatever you guys want to be called.
I understand. Please don't leave my family on the side of the road. I might have misunderstood. I might have misunderstood something, but come on, please.
We explained it.
Yeah, but I had my case law. I didn't think I was breaking the law. Please don't.
You refuse to step out of the
But I
vehicle.
misunderstood.
We explained to you all.
I'm telling you right now,
You probably should have listened the first
I was
time.
told.
No, you knew this. Everybody knows. I mean, if you know what, I don't think they teach everything in high school the same way they taught it when I was in high school, right? But one thing I think that everybody knows is that there's certain rules as it relates to driving. I think that's almost universal. Kind of like the red octagon thing means stop. The green light means go. There's some basics that are almost universal from, I can't imagine that you don't know this. One of the other things is that when you get pulled over by the police, you give them your license, registration, and driver's license. I don't understand how this is insurance. I don't know how this is something I didn't know. I didn't understand. That's why he's going to jail. That's why his family's about to be sitting on the side of the road and they're about to tow that car. Because, sir, you did understand. You're just hard-headed. You're just a knucklehead, and that's what you get. All right. I'm traveling in my private property. Oh, man, I'm telling you, we should probably make a mega clip of all of the crazy ways they say that they're in a car. Okay, let's go.
Man, you still have to have a driver's license in the state of Florida in order to operate a motor vehicle. You can travel wherever
He's not
you want.
operating a motor vehicle. He's
driving.
He is not driving. He is not operating a motor vehicle.
But he is, though.
He is transferring his private property, from one place to the next.
Okay.
He is not driving.
Okay. Well, he's going to jail for that. So
That's crazy.
it's not. It's really not.
It is crazy.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Please don't leave my family on the side of the road.
We'll take them to the
Please.
Landlocked.
Come on.
We're not here to play games.
I'm not trying to play any games. I wasn't playing any games.
You were, though.
Please.
At this time, I recommend you
Play silly games.
Have a seat.
You win silly prizes.
He has all of our money, so I
Okay.
need the
Are all the kids okay?
No, they're not okay.
Okay. Are they injured? Do they need rescue?
No, they don't need rescue.
Okay. So they're okay?
No, they are not okay.
Are they injured?
No, they are not injured.
Are there any other weapons?
Ma'am, put the
right
knife
here.
down. Put the knife down.
He asked if we had any
Okay, but don't grab a knife when we ask you if there's any weapons. Step
Oh
away
my
from the car now.
gosh.
Step away from the car. Do not grab a knife.
You asked.
Go back there now.
This woman just wants to, like, hold on. Like, look at this. This is craziness.
No, they are not okay.
Are they injured?
No, they are not injured.
Are there any other weapons?
No answer. No answer. She doesn't say there's any weapons. Look what she does.
Ma'am, put the
right
knife
here.
down. Put the knife down.
He asked if we had any
Okay, but don't grab a knife when we ask you if there's any weapons. Step away from the car now. Step away from the car. Do not grab a knife.
You asked.
Go back there now.
Back here, you have a child. Can you just stop?
Christ.
You have a child, and you're pulling
Are you
knives
okay,
out.
buddy?
You asked.
Yeah, ask. That's yes, sir. There's more knives in the car. Not yes, sir. Here's
You
a
have to
knife.
speak to them, Malachi. You guys
We'll
asked.
get you on the way, okay?
Where are you headed to?
Well, we were going to the beach, but I live in Waldo, so that's like an hour and 30
You
minutes
have a
from
cell
here
phone?
that way. Yeah.
Do you want to use that to call someone to pick you up?
I literally don't know anyone. I'm from Washington State.
Okay. Well, welcome to Florida.
Would you like let's contact a taxi?
I don't have any money.
We'll grab you
He
his
has
cash
money.
if he agrees to turn it over to you, okay? We'll turn over the cash if he agrees so. Are you married?
No,
Okay. If-
we're common law. We've been together for 10
There's no
years.
common law in the state of Florida. But we're obviously not going to try and do our best to leave you stranded. So if he wants to turn over,
Anybody's asking why they got pulled over. They got pulled over because plates were expired. It starts usually that's what gets sovereign citizens and always in trouble. They always have fake plates or plates that are expired, anything of that. Registration has been suspended, whatever. So that's what got the whole party started. Officer came up, asked for his license, insurance, and registration. He refused to give it to him. They popped the window, they take him out, and now this is where we are. And his husband, and he said he was a sovereign citizen, right? Absolutely. Okay, let's go.
You guys are doing a fantastic job. Do not speak to anyone you don't know, ever.
She's wondering if you would be willing to turn over any cash that you have or
It's in
anything
my
for her.
briefcase. It's in my briefcase.
For her to get a taxi cab.
Yeah,
Is that fine with you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
besides that knife, are there any other weapons in the vehicle? Don't grab it, I'm asking.
No.
Thank you.
She said we are
He has
common
agreed
law.
to turn over any cash that he has to get you any rides back home, okay? Do you have like an Uber app or anything?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, today might be the first day we use one then.
Subject has a 1049 out of Georgia. It's limited extradition. It's going to be referenced to DUI, improper tires, CWFL, unregistered vehicle. Bond is going to be $1,000. It's Georgia pickup only. 1048.
Can you just step over there for me? I just can't see in the car.
I'm not leaving my children unattended.
I'm not
with you
saying
guys.
leave them unattended. I'm saying just move to the side.
Since they had all the little kiddos, we just did a quick window punch on the corner. Window punch it, set it down very gently, open the door, pull them out, stuff them right here, and that's where we're at. No violent anything, no nothing like that. No spray of anything, just real kosher and easy going with everything.
So real quick, so
He was explained multiple times.
When you asked him to step out, obviously you identify yourself as law enforcement.
Yes.
And you asked
We even identified this case law, saying, hey, under this case law, you have to step out. And he said no.
Not identified case law.
Yes,
he did.
We're not here to debate. That's
Of course, yeah. You'll argue semantics if it's you, but not if it's us.
You asked him to, and then you ordered him to get out?
Yeah, probably at least 5 times. Okay. So he's got all the new dash cam stuff. Everything's on video from us too, so it's all real kosher and everything. Tags obviously not registered. Nobody has driver's license.
Did we run the VIN?
Yeah, not registered or anything. So it's just rolling, no insurance, nothing.
I have a driver's license, you guys. God damn. Yeah. Oh, that dude's a moron.
He asked them though.
Why go for it? You have a driver's license. Why go for it?
Because I don't have to. You guys are a corporation. I do not have to contract with you. If you need my driver's license to look me up, that's fine. But I wasn't operating this. Right. And neither was he. We were merely transferring our private property.
I mean, that's not
That's
here or
crazy.
there, 'cause we're not going through all that stuff. That doesn't hold up in the courts. I'm just saying it doesn't hold up in the court system. Okay? If it did, nobody would have a driver's license. It wouldn't be required.
Okay.
So I'm sorry you feel that way. Well, it is in the state of Florida. I can't tell you about any other state. Okay. So do you have a driver's license in the vehicle?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
It's in my wallet. That's in the back seat.
Okay.
Can you get that?
You are
form?
under arrest, yes.
I know, but am I going to get a bond out?
Yeah, you should have a bond.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I discuss something with her if you were present? I just want to, so I can figure out how to get home.
Your bond's going to be at least $1,500.
$1,500?
Yeah, operating an unregistered motor vehicle, driving while you're suspended, and failure to comply with our lawful orders.
Okay, so
it's minimum $500 each.
There's nothing you can do. Maybe $1,000.
Nope.
Oh, we're not
That's a bond
bargaining.
schedule set by the judges of this circuit.
Can she have my briefcase? Because I have a deed to my house. Would that be enough? I mean,
For what? For what?
To bond out?
I don't work for the bondsman. I don't know.
Well, I mean, could she have my briefcase?
Yeah, she can have whatever you want to turn over to her.
Did she drive the truck?
No, it's unregistered. You need to have a license plate on it. It's not insured. It has nothing
So you're
valid in
saying
it.
that the United States Supreme Court cases are not real?
Not in this state, no. You see how there's 10
It's the
million
United
people here that all obey the law? They don't do it just because they
United
want
States
to.
Supreme Court.
Okay.
I'm just really trying to figure it out. No, I don't want to
man.
argue. I was literally trying
Hundreds
to
of people go to jail for the same thing every single day, and it's been upheld numerous times.
Okay.
All right. You're not the only one in the state that says I don't have to register a vehicle. All right. Lots of people try it. Lots of people go to jail, and I feel like if that was the case at this point, the state of Florida, or Pam Bondi, she might not even be our attorney general anymore, but she would have put out some notice saying, "Hey, in the state of Florida, they don't have to register a vehicle."
Okay, that's fair, and
we would have explained that on the side of the road when you got out. But I'm not going to stand here in the middle of the road arguing with you at a window.
No, of course.
Okay,
I
so
understand.
we gave you and explained to you multiple times the lawful order to exit your vehicle, and we even gave you the Pennsylvania MIMS, etc. Letting you know.
Yeah, I know. I didn't hear what you
And
said.
you didn't want to listen to us.
No.
I told you if you do not step out of the vehicle, I would take you out of that vehicle.
Yes,
if
sir.
I have to go through a window to do that, I will.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's where we're at the moment. These two are supervisors here. We can continue from there, but I'm not going to stay on this road anymore.
One last thing, though. Could I speak with her about?
We can talk about that. Her attitude has been very poor lately.
Let me help. Can I help, please?
Give us a minute.
It's a misunderstanding.
Give us a minute.
No, it is a misunderstanding.
Give us a minute.
Oh, yes, sir.
Give you a ride back to town right over here. It's about 2 miles, and we'll give you the money, whatnot you need. We'll take you to like a 24-hour restaurant or whatever you need so you can hang out until you get your ride, okay?
What about all my shit that's in the car?
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Next time, step out of the vehicle when you're giving a lawful order. I don't know what to tell you.
You didn't tell me to do anything.
Well, we gave him multiple times. We just reviewed it on video with supervisors. We gave him at least 10 opportunities to step out.
Okay, but all my kids' stuff is in there.
All right, well, all I can tell you is in the future, make a better decision when you're giving lawful orders. All right?
You did not tell me anything. though.
Well, actually, they're still stuck like Chuck because the vehicle isn't registered, nor is it insured. So they wouldn't have been able to take it even if they hadn't they were still going to take the car no matter what. So, I mean, there was nothing they could have done because the vehicle's not registered nor insured. You can't have a non-registered, non-insured vehicle on the highways or roads. So they were already it's not even just a step out of the car. It's a don't make dumb decisions. Like, this is what you get.
Him multiple times. He did not want to answer. Maybe get your vehicle registered and you can drive it away. It's not registered. It's not insured. It's not allowed to be on our roads. Everybody else out here registers and insures their stuff so they don't hurt anybody. I'm not going to let you drive away unregistered and uninsured because you don't feel like the laws apply to you.
Where's my driver's license?
If he has it, I'll get it to you. If you need anything out of the vehicle before it's towed, we'll get it to you. Okay?
Yeah, I need a whole bunch of shit.
You have it? Awesome. Do you have any other questions for me?
Yeah, I need to get all my shit out of the car.
You can grab whatever you can take with you. Or you can get it out of the tow yard down there. It's right in town as well.
I just want you to know that you're a major asshole.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Beat it.
We've given you every
Let me
opportunity.
in my truck.
Not right now. If you want to come out with knives, we're not letting you in there anymore.
You're an idiot.
We will facilitate a way for your wife and kids to get to Bunnell, which is the nearest town this way.
Please help me out, man. I was not even trying to do anything fucked up. I swear, I thought I really.
We literally just watched the video, man.
What video?
Our body cameras video. The entire time I told you to get out of the car.
No, but I really believe that. Look, just hear me out, man, please. Because I know there's some.
Well, if you want to talk to me, okay.
I do, please.
Well, I'm gonna read you your rights then, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't have to waive.
Yeah, he said he overly understood it.
No, look, man, I understand.
You said overstood.
All right, hold on.
Oh, now you understand.
Right? And with these rights in mind, you go speak to us now.
Yeah.
And there's some wordplay that they use with understand. They say they're not under the law, so they're overstand it. I don't even understand. I don't understand it. But yeah, he done messed around and found out. He is on the other side of the equation. He was on the fool around part. Then he is in the find out stage of the silly bad decision. Let's go.
All right. So you can go ahead and tell me your side of the story.
Okay, okay. First of all, I've been studying. Look, I've been led. People, man, I don't even know how to say this. Look, what I'm trying to say is the laws, like the Supreme Court cases and all that stuff. I literally thought I was being lawful.
No,
compliant. I honestly thought that your supervisor was going to come
bro.
and let me go. Literally, I didn't think you were breaking the window.
He's here now.
Right now, I obviously see. Come on, man. Can I talk to him, please? Please, my kids, man.
Here's the thing, man.
Look, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
Look, at the end of the day,
I won't be doing this again.
let me talk to you man to man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You didn't want to give me your name. If you think you were doing something lawful, why would you not give me your name?
Because that's what I was told that's how it works. That you can't that's why I kept saying I don't want to contract with you.
Okay.
Because that's what there's a lot of information out there.
Right. Well, I'm explaining to you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I told you, if you step out of the car, we could have had a civil conversation. I would have let you go, man. We would have figured something out about your truck. All right, and we probably cut you some tickets, and we could have gotten you out of here taken care of. Okay, but you don't want to tell me your name. You didn't want to roll the window down and talk to me like an adult. Then you tell me speak louder.
I'm sorry.
That's what you say to me. You say speak louder.
I am
okay.
Sorry.
And we just watched the video multiple times. Hey man, step out of the car. We'll talk to you civilly on the side. Why? Why?
No, I literally did not. Look, I literally thought that I was.
And I'm gonna take an educated guess that you saw hundreds of YouTube videos on this, and you see how it ends.
No, but they were ending differently. No, I mean they were ending
maybe
enslaved. They let him go.
Look, maybe they got different deputies,
maybe
but
so
probably not, because I mean we don't play that game, man. At the end of the day, dude.
Is there any chance you can go back in time, man, and just get not at all my babies?
At the end of the day, man, everybody out here pays their registration. Everybody out here pays their insurance. Everybody out here pays for a driver's license generally.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Everyone knows this is what you have to do.
Right.
If there was some magic ticket that I could print out and I don't have to register my cars, believe you me, pal, I wouldn't have them registered. So that's it. We'll do what we can to help out is this your wife?
Yes, my wife.
We'll do what we can. Kids. Now, there's 3 cards in your wallet that have her name on it. Yep. You want her to have those?
Yes, please.
All right.
In my briefcase, please. That's all our money. And my deed to my house is in there.
Okay, well, she can have whatever she wants on the truck.
Right. I mean, and my keys, the key to the truck also has the key to our other car.
Okay.
If you have another vehicle that's insured and registered, why didn't you drive this?
Because I thought we were lawful.
No,
and
you
it's
didn't.
it's a truck. It's our other one's got a timing belt issue in it right now, and I haven't had the money honestly to get it fixed. That's the truth of it. We were going to the
Did anybody tell you that was allowed?
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube?
Yeah, I mean Paul Unslaved. That's the name of it, and they let him go.
Who's that?
That's his name. That's some guy that says the right to travel is legit. That's where I got the case law. If you look up Paul Enslaved, they'll come right up. And they let him go.
All right, so I was
They
thinking.
let him go. Is there any chance at all that you could chalk it up that I fucking believe some idiots that fucking
You know, at the end of the day, you're a grown man.
No, I know.
You know, you're a grown man, and you have to realize that. I get it, but
dude, I'll never make a mistake like this again. Straight up, either way, whether you let me go or not. Please, my children, man.
Well, we're gonna help. We're gonna figure out where we can get them to make sure that they are safe, okay, and that they have resources they can contact, okay. All right, so correct.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Deputy Lakey. All right, I was just talking to that is. I just make sure I'm saying it right. All right. So he is going to jail today, okay. He will have a bond. Now, what he's telling me is that you guys have like $1,000 in cash in the car or something like that, or you have access to a decent amount of money, okay. What I'm saying is, if you would like, we could give you a ride to in town, okay, where you can contact a bail bondsman.
Oh, man, sure, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, I'm just trying to help out as much as I can. So,
Be nice, lady.
Weird. Some of your officers just have like really smug looks on their faces. I don't like you for some reason. You're all right, he's all right, but you and Officer Grady got a whole different aura about you.
Well, you know what? I think you know what.
We're not aura farming.
I'm trying to be good.
Well, I think that what we're just trying to do is that okay to bring you?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna help with that. I'm gonna take him right. We have an aura about us.
They got an aura. They got an aura. They got an aura. I got an aura about me. So I looked up the content creator that he was, the unslaved guy, and the dude has not put up a video in some time. I'm gonna go on a limb and say he's probably in jail. He probably is in jail, and that's why he hasn't put up a video in better than a year. Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see, and even the stuff he put up, I don't see him actually like defeating any court cases. It looks like he just does panel discussions. And man, that poor guy. That dude sat there and listened to this dude and let this dude talk him into jail. Now you going to jail, my brother.
I don't have anything else to say. They asked me if we had a knife, and I responded. They're arguing semantics on procedures and how I'm supposed to respond. That's on them.
On.
Beyond that, they're offering to give me a ride somewhere near to where you will be. I've accepted that, but other than that, we don't have much business to do. They can give me a ride, and that's that. I've done nothing wrong. You've done nothing wrong. They'll argue their semantics. We can argue ours, and that'll be that. All right, whatever. Are we done here? All right, I love you, and I'll probably see you later.
I love
You did nothing wrong. This is what the police will do to you if you don't comply and surrender to their every whim. Okay? That's that simple. Your dad did nothing wrong.
I love you, baby girl. You good, okay? Sorry this happened.
You don't have to apologize, Malachi. You literally did nothing wrong. Whether they want to acknowledge it or not.
Right.
The man was charged with driving without a valid Florida driver's license and resisting arrest without violence. However, it was later determined that the vehicle was registered under both his and his wife's names, making the entire situation unnecessary.
No.
Ultimately, the towing of the vehicle was canceled.
Do you have Florida registration on?
Yeah, we do. That's how fucking moronic you guys are. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you guys, but yeah, it is registered. And yes, it's registered to Riley Sissel. Me.
Why don't you?
Yeah, here I am.
So,
why didn't you say that? Y'all created your own problems.
What I'm going to do, okay? It shows in the system if you have insurance, we'd ask. Yeah.
Of course they are, because it's registered to me, which they would have known had they looked.
How was I supposed to?
So, we'll have to give you a ride or anything. We'll have to do yourself out. The car's not going to be towed. Okay? We just didn't have that information. Okay? All right? So, we just make sure we've got all our stuff from around your vehicle and that your belongings, I think, are on the roof right now, okay?
Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more
That is some
videos.
crazy work. So after all of that, the vehicle was registered. These people just want their own. These people create their own problems. That's it. Like, there's no way around that. You just create your own problems. Nothing. No other way around it.
She bit my face. It's been going on for 10.
No other way around it. Man, that's crazy work. All right, y'all want to watch any more? Y'all ready to get up out of here? What y'all doing? What y'all doing tonight? What y'all doing? I got a little bit of time. Lady Dear World Christian's cooking in the kitchen. She cooking in the kitchen. She cooking dinner for your boy. All right, I got another one. All right, let's see this one. Let me see what this one's called. I don't think this is any sovereign citizen. Now, let me see. Oh my gosh. This one probably looks like his crazy town. I can't be friends with them. Who you can't be friends with? Sovereign citizens? I won't be friends with them at all. Replay is good for Candy. So let's talk about that, by the way. Okay, so Chief Executive Second Born is helping run tech for the school play. And because of that, she's going to be at school till 6:00 every night. So Candy usually starts at 5. So I'm not going to be able to do that. So what I'll probably do is do the live stream at 6:30, pick her up at 6, or if I pick her up earlier, 6:30ish, start the live stream, and we'll just do it. So it'll be like a replay, if you will. It won't be live, but it's not like Candace's show is live. Anyway, I hope you're not gonna hang the husband. Wait, go ahead and hang out with the husband, I believe is what you're saying. Man, they did what? Gonna head over to Apologetics Roadshow channel. They doxed David Woods' wife. Man, these people are wild. David Woods, he's a gentleman that does a show with Apostate Prophet. Man, that's crazy work right there, man. That's unfortunate because she ain't got nothing to do with this foolishness. Real quick, let's bring this. I'm hoping there's not a lot of profanity in it. I'm looking at it. It looks like there might be. So I do apologize. So let's jump in on this real quick, my good people. Shout out to everybody who's jumped into the best live chat. If you do have to leave, you got permission to go ahead and leave. Just make sure you hit that green, leave some green hearts on the way out the door. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, help your brother out. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. Wouldn't a silver play button look really good right here? I think we need to do that. We need to make that happen. Let's make it happen. All right. Let's get it going. Let's jump in. Oh, bring it up on the screen, Jason. Let's jump in. Here it comes.
Years. Right now. It's been going on for 10 years. I've been in front of judges, all of that. I heard you guys yelling at each other the whole goddamn time. What did you hear?
On June 15th, 2024, officers were dispatched to Little Caesars in response to a report of a physical altercation between two women in the parking lot.
Little Caesar. She got me.
Let go of her. First 7 put me out with a fight at 23-20.
Yeah. If we go to jail, we both go to jail.
Let go of her.
I'm not. Tell her to get off. She's not.
You're holding her hair. Let go of her hair.
Tell her to leave me alone. Like that. She's attacking me.
Stop.
Yeah. She kicked me.
Let go of her. Let go of her. Let go of her.
Sir, can you get her please off of me? You got me up. Come on. What's your badge number? What's your badge number? Because I want her off of me. I want her at.
Whoa.
You're gonna need a tase. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
I don't got nothing. I just came up and
Not the Little Caesar.
but you just seen her.
Pizza.
Jumping, bro.
Yeah, but while I'm here, you can't sit here and punch her.
You seen what was just happening all day. You couldn't even get her off of me.
It was out of marinara.
All three of them.
They fighting because they're out of marinara. Bonnets and slides and pajamas, baby. Yeah, you know it.
Really? What's your badge number? Because you see.
What is your badge number? Why do you care?
I'm not resisting.
Get in the car.
I'm not resisting. I was coming to get my kids some food. You hear me? That's cool. Okay. I'll do the rest. I didn't do nothing though. Are you here? I didn't do nothing.
pulled up over here. That's her car right there. Okay, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not. So get your charges. I'm not. It's all on camera. I'm not.
Come over here.
I'm not. Okay, I'm right here. I'm not resisting.
Come over here.
Call my mom.
Come over here.
Yeah, I'm not resisting.
Call my
Come over here.
mom.
Sit against the car.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sit
Crazy.
against the car.
Okay,
Turn around.
okay.
Turn
Quit
around.
pushing me, sir.
Whoa.
Then do what I asked you to do.
I am. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, that's fine.
When I tell you to let go, or you're not letting go.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't going to. She attacked me.
Okay, and where's she at?
Something attacked something
right there in
else.
the court. That's fine.
Oh my word.
Even the ladies from CC's told you. I didn't do nothing wrong.
I'll
know you
get
did
to that.
something
I
wrong.
just
Put
got
on
out
that,
of jail.
that
She
small
attacked me.
shirt.
Listen, okay, my mom recorded it. She said she's gonna make it hard for me and my kids. My mom got it. My mom got it recorded. I'm not. Listen, I don't mean no harm. I'm not doing nothing against you.
I understand.
Even
that,
the ladies from CC's Pizza.
You doing
they
some
said-
harm to that shirt.
That's fine, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm walking over to CC's
Thank
Pizza.
you for blurring out the. My goodness, in the morning. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. She giving it, man. I don't think that shirt could button. I don't think that shirt ever could have buttoned. Ever.
Coming to get my kids some food, but she been calling me all morning, harassing me. I can't even get my baby. It's my kid's baby dad. It's my kid's dad's baby mom. She been saying my kid's going back to CSB. She said she's telling CSB he my. I got it all recorded. My mom got it recorded. My mom had to pull up. She been harassing me all morning. I've been going live all morning. She been threatening me all morning.
Bring it down.
I'm tired of her. For the last five.
Let me figure it out.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't even mean to laugh to be loud with you, Thornton. For the last 5 years, I done lost my kids. I lost my housing, everything behind her. I'm tired. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. Leave me alone. I'm tired of her. I'm not going in the back of the bus car. I'm not. And you trying to get off of me. Please get off of me. Get off of me. Hey, get off of me. I want him off of me.
You're in handcuffs.
I'm not, but I shouldn't be. The ladies, Mom, the ladies just told
Who is
me.
that?
I was coming to get pizza. He's grabbing me. Get off of me.
He gonna talk calm. Yes. He gonna talk calm.
Man, get away.
He just told me I can help. Thank you. See? Thank you, sir. I want him off of me. I'm tired of her. My whole family, my kids, everything. She threatened him. Mom, let him here. Get off of me. I don't care. Get off of me. I'm not getting in the back of the police car. I'm not. Mom, I'm not.
You gonna talk to him?
Okay, you gonna make it? I'm not.
But you're a whole adult.
Shamar, please.
And you calling your mom.
I just got it. I'm not. Leave me alone. Get off of me. I swear to God,
You're going to act more of a fool?
Where's she at?
You already acting a fool.
She's in the back of the car. They were fighting.
She came around here to fight her.
But they're in the middle of the
Okay.
road fighting. I'm trying to get them separated. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
talk to us over here, man. Listen, my kids is around the corner. My
So,
kids is
please
waiting for me to come
sit
back
down
with
in
their
the car
food.
so we can
They ain't gonna get no food now.
Shamar, you're gonna get a charge.
I'm not. Jay, I'm not.
But you are.
I'm not getting back to the police.
You are though.
I'm not.
Sit down.
I'm
so
not.
we can
I'm
figure
not.
Oh, she gonna have anxiety in a second.
I'm not giving it back to the car. I'm not. I swear to God. No. I promise you. No, they want to me. I promise you. I'm not.
You don't do that.
I just did 30 days, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me and my kids alone. I'm not getting them back in the police car. I just did 30 days. I'm not. I'm not talking to them.
Your God is really holding that shirt together. Whoa, look at that back up there. Whoa.
So we can go. That's all you gotta do. I swear to God, I'm not getting back at the police car. My kids are around the corner waiting at me. I'm not. They're right. You want me? Just calm down. Touch me. I'm going around the corner to my kids.
I think more of this would be settled if they weren't.
She me every day. day, bro. I look that area.
I think more of this would be settled if the support staff just went ahead and got out the way. Like all these people, they're not doing anything. They're not helping at all. The support staff is doing nothing, but just, in my opinion, just exacerbating the problem. Because it does look like she wants to go back to jail. She just did 30 days of what? Let's go.
Don't pay this show area. This show area. She was over here. So just calm down, baby. Do not. Calm down. This show area. You got to think about the logic.
Think about the logic. The logic of that shirt.
You're not going to jail, baby.
Oh, but she is.
You know this. I'm not. Shamar, you got to think about that. I'm not. You're not going to jail, baby.
But she is, though. You're lying.
Oh, my son. Let you go home. They're trying to find out what happened. My kids is in the doorway. My kids is waiting for me or something. I'm not getting in the she came to you, baby. You're not going to jail. It's just a fact of the matter. Like they said, they already know you didn't do nothing, bro. You didn't do nothing. My kids is waiting on me. My daughter is crying in the door. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm trying to calm my sister down. I'm not. Bro. I swear to God, I'm not getting in the back of the police car. I just did 30 days in Portage County. I'm not. Want you to sit down and not sitting in the back of that. I don't got no warrants or nothing. I don't give. No, I'm not.
You're gonna end up getting tased.
I'm not.
How about that?
That poor button is hanging off for dear life.
No, this is
I'm not.
You at home. You at home. That girl came to you.
I'm not. My kids.
Okay.
My kids in the door. Last time I left my kids, last time I left my kids, I left my kids for 30 days. I'm not.
I don't even know what's going
on. I beat the out of her before I go back to jail.
Can I tell you what happened? Because they talking, them all her friends.
Sure.
I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Tell us the
everybody
truth.
famous. Everybody
It is
famous.
on, yeah.
Okay, so this is what happened. She came to my house last night. That's my car. I got the whole video. I got cameras in
She
my house.
wrecked your car?
No, that's my car in the red car right here.
Okay, right
Okay,
there.
so let me tell you, I got license and insurance.
I'm not worried about you.
I know. Let me tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you the truth. She came to my house last night. My phone in my car, the video. I got everything in my car. She came to my house at 5 o'clock this morning, trying to bust in my house, bro. My baby dad answered the door. She was trying to kick him out the way. My daughter was on the chair. I was drunk last night, so I ain't gonna lie. I didn't hear the shit happen. So when I woke up this morning, she called on my phone like, let's meet up. She like, meet me on Cary. So I'm like, I'm not meeting you on Cary.
I know we got a call
Yeah,
earlier
I'm gonna
for
keep it
someone
real with you. I ain't lying to you. She lying. These is all her people. They all came to fight me. I pulled up by myself. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I got a call Tuesday. I'm tired of me and my family. I'm tired. I'm tired. What do you want me to do? Keep being a
They on the phone with somebody trying to get somebody. Look,
I'm tired. I don't bother nobody. I'm fighting serious cases in Pennsylvania. I don't bother nobody, man. And my kids is waiting for me. Last time my kids was waiting for me, I was in jail for 30 days. No, I'm not getting a
So when we pulled up, because she came to my house last night, we got to fight. We met up here. We got to fight. I jumped him. I jumped him. So when the police came, they had me down. I'm like, get the off of me. Ask the white people at Little Caesars. They was right
not
there.
the white people.
These is all her friends.
Would you like to press charges?
Yes, hell yeah. Run the video out of Little Caesars. Hell yeah. And I already got a protection order on.
Okay.
I'm tired. I want them to take my cuffs off so I can beat this. I want to beat her. I want to beat her. I'm tired. That's why I didn't let her go. I'm tired. I'm tired. Bro, I'm tired. My kids is tired. She's saying shit weird. She calling CSB. Talk about cutting my kids.
get the family away. They're not helping. Family is not
I'm
helping.
not scared of you because your brother somebody dog will you up.
Oh,
Leave me and my
no.
kids alone. She called somebody up here talking about they got a gun. My sister. I know I'm not getting this. I just did 30 days in Portage County.
And you don't want to go back.
I'm scared. I don't want to. I'm cool.
By doing what you're doing is going to guarantee you're going no matter
Listen,
what.
I know.
Oh, you're going to go to jail.
My kids are going to wait for me in the door. I was coming here to get my kids food.
And I already got a protection order on that. And I got the whole video on my phone. I'm gonna show you the video from my house that kicked my door down with my kids on the porch. With the matter.
All right, well, calm
This
down.
is why people get.
Well, we don't know.
This is why motherfuckers.
We don't know what's going on.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I know, but we didn't know before.
Yeah.
It was we.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know.
I lost my kids because of her. I swear to God.
No, she needs to be in cuffs.
Listen, for the last
She needs
30
to be
days,
in
y'all,
cuffs.
I've been doing good. I haven't been.
She doesn't get
popping
the out of cuffs.
Listen, I've been using. I lost my kids to popping. For the last 30 days, I've been clean. I just drunk today, but I haven't did nothing. That's it. I've been trying to get my. She's the reason I don't have my family, bro.
Right? You gotta help us help you.
And then she calls my
Help
parents.
us help
It's on
you.
camera here right now. She said, I'm calling him, y'all. I said, my sister worked for the state. My sister worked at the Orient House.
Help us help you get out of here quicker, okay? Just sit down.
I'm fighting so many charges in Pennsylvania, bro. Like, I just don't want to be a bother with her. I look at my face, she bit my face. Bro, look at my face, she bit my face.
You bit your face.
She bit my face. She bit me.
How about this? If you
She said she gave a. What you got? I will. Here. I don't want.
They letting her have water?
I know everybody's trying to help.
Thank you for the water. Can you
Jay,
over there
she
now?
bit me.
Yeah.
Okay, please.
Here, sister, one more sip. She bit my face. Here, just calm down.
Bit your face. It's
I'm
crazy.
cool, bro. I'm fighting so many times.
Listen, I want you to sit here. I'm gonna roll this one around so you
I'm
can
not
talk to your
sitting
family,
here.
okay?
I'm cool.
One more second. I just need you to
Shay,
sit
I'm
down.
not. I promise I'm not. They're going to kill me. I'm not getting here.
That's silly.
That's silly
I'm
talk.
not.
You don't want that.
I promise they're going to have to take me. I'm not getting
Oh,
here.
don't tempt them.
You're
Don't tempt them.
Bro, why do I gotta get here and shit take me and she bit my face?
Listen to what I told you. I told you this is gonna guarantee you a ride.
Why do I gotta get in the police car?
Because you're going to
I'll
jail.
talk to you, okay?
This is why you need to get in the police car. Why you need to get in the police car?
You're going to jail.
What it is right
I'm fighting so many charges in Pennsylvania. I don't bother this girl.
For all I know, this is a mutual fight. You know what I
It could have
mean?
been bit my face. You see my
I see
face?
that. I see that.
You see the
I
cameras
see you got a
here?
little bit of blood there on your eye.
You see the cameras here? Ask them, the workers here, they'll tell you.
We're trying to, but we can't because
I gotta
everything is so
defend
chaotic.
myself. I'm not trying to be chaotic. I don't want to be handcuffed.
I know, but
For 30 days, I just sat in Portage.
You went to her house earlier.
I just sat in Portage County
Why'd
jail.
you go to her house
I
earlier?
went to get my baby. Kevin gave me my.
I'm gonna read you this, so then that way, if we go to court, that no one ever says anything.
That's fine.
You have the right to remain silent. You understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything you say can't be used against you in court. You understand that, right? You have the right to talk to a lawyer, talk to him or her present while you're being questioned. You understand? If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questions you wish. You understand? You can decide anytime to exercise his rights to not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand?
I got my 4-year-old. I went to get my 4-year-old. She said she
Hold on
got
a second.
cameras.
Would you like to voluntarily
No.
talk to me about
Yes.
this? Yes, you would like to
Yes.
talk to me?
Kevin had just dropped me off at my sister's house. Kevin dropped me off. I told him, I said, you going back to this girl's house at 7 o'clock in the morning. I said, you don't think she gonna do nothing to my baby? I got it all recorded. I've been recording all morning on Facebook. I've been recording.
So your baby dad went back to her house?
Yes, he
Over
said
there,
it. He told me, he said he been being faithful to her, and I said, okay, but you was with me all morning. You say that, but you got my daughter at her house. I said, can you please take me to my baby? So she took me to my baby. When she got me took me to get my baby, I stood out.
So they brought you over here to her house.
I stood outside her house. My kid's father was there, and he brought my daughter. He brought me my baby. I never went to her house. I was at his window, and I said, Kevin, can you go get my baby? He said, you know you don't have custody, right? And I said, Kevin, that's fine. Why would you bring my baby somewhere where she don't like them? Why would you bring my kids somewhere where she don't hurt them? And then she said on recording with my mom that, you know, I'm gonna torture them, right? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Who gonna stand up for my kids but me? Who supposed to? I'm supposed to protect them. I couldn't protect them and I lost them to them.
So then did you come down here?
I came to my sister's house where I've been staying. It's on court record. I'm fighting cases in Pennsylvania. I'm fighting serious. I'm out on bond, serious charges. Like, I got the court papers. My sister can go get them out the living room. I go to court on Tuesday and then I go to court.
So what happened here?
I walked here and come get my kids some food. When I walked up, it was her. She said something. She said, you're going to jump me. I said, why? I said, I'm been here for you. I keep walking up. She got on the phone. She called somebody. So she squared up. We squared up.
You going
And
to
she
jail,
attacked
baby.
me. She started biting my face.
Biting your
She
face
was like,
is
hey, you know
crazy.
you're going to jail, right? You're going to jail. And I said, I'm not letting you go there. She said, call the police. I said, okay, call him. Call him, not let him go to the police come.
You both squared up like willingly ready to both ready to fight.
And that's I'm not letting him go to the police come. He came and then he was like, let her. Was it you? It was him.
Some other the other officers.
Oh, it was the other one. He was like, let her go, and I said, I'm
All
not.
white cops
And I
okay.
asked her, can he help me up? I'm like, please. She already bit my face, and then she had a whole cup like. But I already called my mom because she already had said she was in the neighborhood, and my mom recorded her. She said she's gonna make it hard for my kids. So she said I'm gonna make it hard for them. Mom got it on recording and everything. I don't bother this girl. Like, just leave me alone. Leave my kids alone.
But you guys came here willing to fight.
No, we didn't. My kids wanted to walk with me to get food, but I'm like, no, I got my baby from over her house. My baby is around the corner. Like Kevin said, he was like, you don't even have custody of her, but he gave me my baby willingly. I didn't have to.
Where's your kid at now?
Around the corner of my sister's house. That's why I said we didn't come here willing to fight nothing. I came here to get food.
So this started last.
She right there. She the one that was there. She seen.
Yeah, we'll ask her.
I'm so upset right now because you didn't get that from me. I was held there for 5 whole minutes before you even came.
Okay, but we never got a call.
You didn't?
No. I just happened to drive by and see
she
you guys
was
waving.
telling me I was asking one of them to call the police the whole time. She kept on saying she
Yeah, for both of them. She's saying she got bit and she's got some lacerations on her face.
Lacerations is crazy.
What happened? So she called you down and told you to meet you at.
And I can show you the messages. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna start from this morning. I
Oh
got
my
home at like
gosh.
3 this morning. I was drunk
I'm
last
so tired of
night.
these ladies.
Hey, can you step out?
Yeah.
Hey, let me jump out. Let's jump.
Me a mess.
Okay.
That was me.
Okay, so he dropped me to my house. Long story short, I wake up about 8. This happened at 5. I wake up about 8. I'm in the shower, my phone ringing. So I stick my head out the shower. I look, I see it's her name. We got the same baby dad in the Gucci shirt right here. So I'm like, what's up? She like, meet me at Snow Court fight.
Not the
So I'm
fight.
like, I'm like, you still want to fight about this? You still want to fight about this? And she like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, you meet me at Little Caesars. Whole thing on camera.
Meet
I
me
put it
at Little
first.
Caesars
So
is
her
crazy.
and the one with the pink dress on, and it's another one, the little light-skinned mixed one. She ran off because she got warrant, like she said. But she had white t-shirt on. So we pull up, we're talking for a while, we square up, boom. We get to fighting. They all 3 pulling my motherfucking hair.
Why are y'all
fighting? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Okay, none of y'all
So
one
you
on
guys
one,
started
and y'all
fighting?
know it. And I got bar money.
Ma'am, come on.
Bar money.
You need anything
No, I
else?
got bond money.
Okay, so just do me a favor. Once
Not I
you
got
get all this
bond
handled,
money.
just go have your eye looked at, okay?
I'm great. I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope your day gets better. Okay?
Thank you.
Shut up your days, man.
You guys,
So-
you and her square up, and then
We
the
get
other
to
two are
fight.
getting involved.
They get to pulling my hair. The white lady in there, she like, get off of her. Why y'all jumping her? Get off of her. Why is all of y'all hating her? You pulled up. I'm like, get the off me. She biting me. She pinching me. She don't type of shit. All 3 of them. The white lady in there, like, I'm gonna call the police if you don't let her go. She like,
Who's
I ain't
gonna be
letting
the
her
white
go. Call the
lady?
police. Ask her. Go ask the white lady in there. All these
Why the
police
white
women.
lady getting it?
Go talk to her.
So
Getting
white
caught
lady
up
like,
in
just
this?
let her go. I'm like, can you please call the police? I'm asking her, like, can you please call the police? You see what's happening. They're not gonna let me go. It's all 3 of them against me. Call the police. She like, I don't want to. Can y'all just please let her go? Can y'all just please let her kicking me? All 3, they kicking me, stomping me, spitting, all types of shit. So when I got up, hell yeah. I did run up. Hell yeah. Because when you pulled up, you wasn't helping me, and all them 3 of them jumped me for 5 whole minutes. Ask the lady in
No one was hitting you when I pulled up.
when you pulled up. I'm talking about the ask the lady in Caesars, what was
Okay, I
happening
will.
5 minutes
I
before.
will.
I asked her, I said, can you please get them off me?
Yeah, but you can't, like, just after everything's said and done and she releases you.
Was it said and
call
done?
up
Did she
and-
release me?
She did. She
After
did.
how long?
Within
Because
20 seconds.
you're supposed to stop threat, right? Ain't that what acting police is for? To stop the
She
threat,
wasn't.
right?
She was holding you down.
Okay.
I had no idea what was going on. She
Okay,
let go
all right.
of you, and you were able to get up. But you can't expect no consequences after the
I
police show
accept
up.
the consequences.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just
So-
want you to know I wasn't resisting. You know I wasn't resisting.
Probably. It may be more. She's got videos of her.
She came to my house last night. I got the video on my phone.
This
And asked the lady in Little Caesars what the f is happening.
The lady at Little Caesars catches
Yeah,
crazy.
ask the lady in Little Caesars.
Yeah, that was probably the call we got where the girl was
Yes.
in shorts screaming down the Eastern Carry.
She was at my shit.
I got you, and it all matches up.
Yeah, I'm not lying. So
Yeah.
yeah, what the f is harassing me about this?
I'm gonna start her.
They don't give a f about her or her kids.
So-
Dummy ass.
Pull up that video so I
Yeah,
can see it.
please.
Can you
Go get the
talk to the
statement,
people
please.
inside Little Caesars,
Ask them who was
the
the
employers,
threat,
to
who
see
was
what
it?
they saw?
I asked them to get her off of me. And she wasn't even trying to get off of me. She like, I'm not getting off. All three of them was kicking me right in front of the white lady. The white lady like, hey, y'all, she was begging them, crying. She like, please just let her go, y'all, please. They like, no, we ain't letting this go. She mad about that. Him.
Yeah.
With the Gucci shirt on.
Are you able to pull up that video?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So what all did you guys see?
None. I was in here making the pizzas. I looked out and I seen the two girls on their ground, so I just came outside and I was like, "Look, you guys can't fight out here." You know what I mean? I'm gonna call.
Who was on top of who?
They were not. Well, they were just laying down on the ground, just like how the same way that when he walked up is the same way that I seen him. Because they were just laying there. They weren't really like swinging on each other at that time when I went out there. They were already on the ground.
Okay. They were just on the ground fighting with each other.
Well, she had her by her hair.
The heavier one or the thinner one?
Huh?
Heavier one or the thinner one? Who had who by the hair?
Well, I mean, they both like had a hold of each other. Like one was holding on, and then one girl with
the jersey.
With the jersey, she was like kind of laying down, and she was holding her, but the other girl was like holding her too. Like it was like they were both going to go down.
It's the craziest stuff.
Like, come on, you guys should be fighting. You know, I told them,
At least you didn't get in the middle of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I just didn't know if you seen anybody go after the other first or anything like that. I appreciate it.
Listen.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm punching her in the shit. I'm killing her.
I'm beating her ass. I'm gonna lose you already. You made me lose Section 8 and everything. And I'm not. I walk on the street and barefoot. And I'm gonna show the world that
She's antagonizing me, bro. This is what it been happening. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't do shit to those, bro. I done been to court. I done tried to put protection orders on her. We done been in front of a motherfucking judge. Everything. They don't never do shit until somebody gets bro. That's a screen record. That's not her Facebook. I can go to her actual Facebook, but that's a screen record.
I'm just telling y'all right now. I saw this.
I'm beating her ass.
He was with her?
Gabby on my phone.
This is how it happened because he had to drive to my house this morning. She wasn't gonna leave without him. Obviously, he's a cheater. Obviously, okay. I'm pulling up. I'm punching her in the shit. I'm
beating her ass. I'm gonna lose you already. You made me lose Section 8. What they said?
Where's the messages telling her to have you pull up? That
bro, she was harassing me until I.
Okay.
Damn, you going
to
jail now.
Murder charge, bro. I've been going through this for 10 years.
Ma'am, I saw that you got a notification for a security camera. Do you have a recording of her coming in the house?
I don't. I told you I was drunk last night. I don't even know, bro. I was drunk as I didn't even wake up while it was happening. That's how drunk I was. I didn't even.
Just like Chuck E. Cheese, they need the same thing.
Right. I didn't even wake up while the shit was happening. My
Can
own
we look
son.
and see if she?
Yeah.
Hit a jump. I'm a little tired of this.
Neither one of us a jump. I ain't serious kids now.
I keep asking the police to help me. I keep asking y'all to help me till I her. Look at all these police reports. Look at all these police reports, bro, on this that I keep making, bro. I keep trying. We've been in front of the judge. Look, you're an officer. Look at all the police reports, bro. In the last 6 months, it's been like 15 police reports on this. Keep coming to my house, bro. Nobody ever put her in jail. They keep writing the police report, giving up me fucking report numbers. I've been in front of the judge.
You gone to try to get the protection?
I've been in front of the judge. We both were there. They gave us a mutual restraining order.
Yep.
Which is an enforceable violence. We can't enforce it.
Well, that's what they gave. We went in front of a judge. That's what she gave me.
Both women continued to accuse each other of harassment, leading to their arrest. They were both charged with assault, parole violations, and menacing. The argument persisted even after they arrived at the jail.
Wow. Remember, my girl said she wasn't going to jail. She said she wasn't going to jail. Now she is.
Every day. Every day. Not off the government, none of that. I take care of my kids. You so miserable. You live with my kids. That's what it is. And I'm so happy. What's this?
Kovac.
Who?
Kovac.
Kovac.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kovac. You said you do anything to this man. That's why you don't be in this bitch for life. Because I will you. Not me, not shit. And I put them on my life, your life, your brother's life, your mom's life, and your baby's life. Stupid ass. Stupid ass.
Wow. They still fussing. And she barefoot. At least she ain't got no slides on.
That's me. Okay. You heard? What did you hear, Alfredovich?
I heard you guys yell at each other the whole goddamn time.
What did you hear though? You hear how somebody threatening some kids that's weak and that's squirting.
Yeah.
You should never do that. Ever. Mark your days, count your blessings, because God don't play about me and mine. He don't. You hear how she said, if you're on parole, you're on max. Came home, I did 8.
I'm
Just stop talking.
I did 8 months in Marysville. On shit. How about that? I'm scot free. Look. Yeah, God don't play about me.
Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more
I
videos.
feel like my thoughts are that was crazy. That's my thoughts. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. I'm gonna end on a fun note. Not a fun note. We're gonna do an educational video, and then we can end from there. That officer was. It also was getting a little bit. He was getting a little bit heated for sure. All right. There's some Marmaluke behavior there. Marmaluke behavior. I forgot to use that. I'll make sure I use it on the next one. Okay. So this is a gentleman. His name is Sergeant Curtis. Let me just bring it in real quick. Sergeant Curtis, former military, I think former state patrol in Florida. Don't quote me on that. But really smart guy. He breaks down sovereign citizen. Let's end on a funny sovereign citizen, as well as educational when we get up out of here. All right, so let's do this. Remember that woman's kids was waiting for the food. They was waiting for food. All right, Greenheart's in chat where you can hear.
You get a sovereign mixing with religion and combining religion and sovereign laws, it makes for an incredibly funny interaction. And this officer was not spared.
Does it? Can I open up the door?
Good morning. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm excellent as always.
What was that?
I am excellent as always.
Whenever people are overly polite, I'm already a little suspicious.
The reason I stopped you is the trailer doesn't have a tag and it doesn't appear the lights are working on it.
It's not working, the light?
No.
Yeah.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
I don't have a driver.
No.
You have a supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I accept your oath and bond and bind you to them.
Well, I appreciate that.
Ding, ding, ding. Oath and bond, definitely sovereign.
Okay. Do you have a name or anything to identify yourself?
I'm not.
No? Okay. I'm assuming you're a sovereign citizen?
Not really the citizen.
Not citizen. Okay. So you don't have any registration paperwork, anything like that? No? Okay.
No,
I believe that.
They don't like sovereign citizen together. They think it's an oxymoron because if you're sovereign, you can't be considered a citizen who they think is like being a slave.
What's your first name?
Private.
Private? Okay. What's the name you were born with that you were given at birth?
My name is Private.
What's your last name?
My name is Private.
Your name's Private? Okay.
Accept your oath and bond and bind
Okay.
to them.
Well, appreciate that. But in the state of Florida, you're driving on our roadways. You got to identify yourself. You're traveling behind the wheel of the vehicle. You got to identify yourself.
I'm a state registered motor vehicle.
So it's an unregistered motor vehicle. 10-4. He's going to be sovereign, not identifying himself. Do you have anything on that vehicle as far as an owner? You want to make this easy on yourself before you end up in jail?
I accept your oath and bond and bind you to them.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being cooperative. Well, I wouldn't say cooperative, but you're calm. I appreciate that. I know.
It's a peaceful travel.
Okay.
Do I have a right to travel freely?
You have to have a driver's license in the state of Florida.
I'm not in the state of Florida.
Okay, well you are.
In the state of Florida, what is the state of Florida?
Okay, I'm not about to go into all that for you. Okay. So by Florida state statute, you have to have a driver's license. Correct?
To be a driver for the state
and
of Florida.
you have to have a registered motor vehicle, which this is not registered. You don't have a driver's license.
In order for the state statutes to apply, the word must. That's what that means.
Okay. I'm not going to argue. I don't want to argue. It's not my first day either, but it's something that we can argue in court. Then.
I am not going to court.
But you are.
I'm just saying that
But
take
you
me to a
are.
magistrate if you wish, and I'll explain the situation with the magistrate.
Okay.
The word magistrate is very intentional. They will not use the word judge. They use the word magistrate because in old English law, magistrate was considered lower than a judge, and it fell more into commercial law, which is a uniform commercial code that they often cite.
So, do you have anything? Where's your sovereign paperwork at? Because I know you usually carry paperwork with you.
It's packed in the back.
Packed in the back. Do you want to grab it?
No, because I don't want to get out, because I don't trust you, and I'm not sure if you're a supervisor.
Okay, I have 2 stripes. That makes me a corporal, okay? So I am a supervisor on my squad. My sergeant's also coming. If you'd like to wait for him, we could. But I guarantee you, he's not going to be as nice as I am. He's a bigger and meaner guy than I am.
You know what nice means? That means you're being polite and commercial.
Just like you. You're being polite, right?
Yeah.
I'm being polite back. So I identify myself to you, but you're not going to identify yourself to me.
I'm not aware of or understand any thoughts about that one. So, look at it.
I stopped you for a lawful traffic stop, which states you must identify yourself.
Look, I don't want to purchase any low bonds. There's no commercial.
What are you talking about?
To take me to a judge to purchase war bonds.
And the bad thing is you can see that he has ladders on top of his car. So he's clearly doing work. So the whole argument about commercial, blah, 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 blah is out the window because he's doing work. Whatever with the ladders in the trailer, he's doing work. Because a lot of them say, well, I'm not doing any commercial. I'm just traveling from here to the grocery store, as if that matters. But he's completely out of his depth because he's doing work. These people are so insufferable.
I always do that.
10-4. He's just stating his name's private and talking about war bonds.
They say war bonds because any engagement that they make financial with the government means that financial whatever can go towards war bonds. And it gets even more convoluted as far as the Fed and everything else. It's a whole word salad. I think he thinks he's the final boss of this, but he's just mixing up words.
I only prefer to say war bonds. I don't understand anything we're doing. I don't participate.
Okay. Well, right now you're not free to go, just so you know that. Okay.
What is the cost?
My lawful traffic stop.
Okay, is that legal or law?
No.
Come on, man.
This is bringing light to my day. It makes it interesting, right?
I can bring an amazing amount of light to your day. I'm not a bad guy.
Did I say you were a bad guy? I don't think you are.
Am I harming you?
No, you're not.
Okay. I came here on a hunch.
You came here on a hunch?
Yes. I don't work in this county, and someone called me, and I came here on a hunch that God said I should go this way.
God told you.
So you're a godly man.
Maybe I am here to help you.
Do you go out and teach the Bible then? Or not the Bible, but what? You believe in God?
Yes.
Do you go out and preach that then to other people?
Those who come to me. Yeah.
But you don't go to other people though to preach it. You just wait for people to come to you. Okay. Why don't you start your own type of church or something like that then?
Yeah, the bishop of bad information.
I mean, like a 508.
I don't know. I don't know what a 508 is.
And the corpse soul like the Vatican had. That is my plan. And my friend is coming in mid-January. We're working.
Yeah. Where are you originally from?
Heaven.
From heaven?
Heaven sent.
So you're Jesus. You're risen from the dead and now you're reborn.
Yes.
This is good that they're getting along this way, but this officer already said that his sergeant is bigger and meaner. And I can tell you that with all that's already happened, this guy's bought and paid for. He's absolutely in the position to go to jail. I'm excited to see what the sergeant says, what he looks like.
Here comes my sergeant. He's got one more stripe than I do.
Okay.
Like I said, he's probably not going to be as nice as I am.
I hope he's more nice than you are.
I don't know
Are you
about
saying
that.
I'm not nice?
No, not at all. I'm just hoping that he is more nice.
I don't know. He's kind of a mean-looking guy. So this is Mr. Private.
Hello, Mr. Private. Sergeant Robert Gay, Shotgun Sheriff's Office.
I have a
He is sovereign.
question.
He doesn't want to give his name. He says he has nothing to identify himself.
Okay.
Vehicle's unregistered. He says he's traveling.
I'm a non-belligerent, non-combatant private traveler. I accept your oath and bond.
Okay. So, travel Florida, you have to have a license. You have a valid license.
Valid
You have a valid driver's license. No, okay. All right, does your vehicle register? Okay. Okay, thank you.
Told you he's not as nice as I am. All right, stay put. What is your first name? Okay, Mr. Private.
Not Mr.
You're gonna identify yourself.
Whatever. Okay, here.
I'm not private.
Here's the thing.
I'm not
You're not. So you gave me a different name now?
I'm not Mr.
You gave me a false name?
I'm not Mr.
You just said you're not private.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, private. So you're gonna step out of the car because you know how this is gonna go.
Can I call private?
No. If you want to step out.
Okay.
Wow, he has a gigantic goiter on his neck. Wow. I know this is way off base, but look at his neck. Wow. What is that? Do y'all see that right there under his chin? Great day. Oh, man. What causes that?
Because you know how this is going to go. Can I call a friend? No.
Call a friend is crazy.
Anything I'm doing here is under protest and duress.
Okay, that's fine.
You're under protest and duress.
You're not complying, okay? So
No, I'm not. I'm not fighting.
That's fine.
You
I
understand the difference?
Okay, I know.
I can see the off.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. There we go. Come on out.
Perfect.
Oh,
All right. What's your step, sir?
All
What's
my
your name?
actions are under protest and duress.
Okay. All right.
Oh, goodness. Wow. He needs to protest that goiter or tumor on his neck. That thing is, wow. That is that's intense right there.
I turn around for me. Fine and bind.
Told you, this could have went easy. I don't know why you chose to do this.
You want to take care of the toe shape and the report?
Yeah, I'll take care of the report stuff.
All right.
See, man, every time they're going to end up going to jail. It really makes no sense to me that people continue to do this. And think about this. 3 officers and a sergeant. So you got 4 officers. Then they have to do a tow. And meanwhile, the officers have their radio and they can hear, copy a call for domestic, copy a call for this in progress, copy a call, all these other calls going on while this person is playing this weird sovereign game. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe.
Shout out to Sergeant Curtis. Great content creator, giving some good insight on this. And like I said, like I've yet to see one of these that doesn't go exactly like everyone that we've seen before. They always go to jail. Like you're not going to not go to jail, my guy. The best thing to do is to do the right thing. Be registered, be insured, be licensed. That's the best thing to do. The next best thing is to go along with it and be playing this game about I'm sovereign, or I'm private. I don't want to give you my name. You're going to end up going to jail, man. Like, what's the purpose? What's the purpose? Y'all checking out Sergeant Curtis. Hold on, let me see. I don't know what Sergeant Curtis's ethnicity is. Y'all over here. Look, we're not going to turn this into anything else. Y'all turning this up into some Sunday night Bumble or something. I don't know. Everybody, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it, man. It's been fun. I just thought we'd have a good time getting ourselves ready. I'll tell you again, tomorrow we'll start the show late. And now that I think about it, Tuesday's show is going to probably be Tuesday's live stream, looking at Candace, is going to probably be different as well, because we're supposed to be doing our book study at 7:00. So I don't know how we're going to work that out. I'll make sure you know ahead of time. But tomorrow, really this week, we're going to be starting the show at about 6:30 because I got stuff going on with Chief Executive Second Born. If anything moves up or anything like that, I'll definitely unequivocally move it up forward. But if not, we'll be starting at like 6:30. Tuesday, we'll probably have to do the live show. I mean, the reaction to her show later, and we'll play it by ear from there. So y'all, thank y'all so much. This has been a lot of fun. Thank y'all very, very much. Thank you to the very kind super chats and everybody who's jumped into the best live chat on the internet. Please have a fantastic rest of your Lord's Day. Enjoy your family. I'm about to go enjoy a late dinner, but I thank y'all so much for every last one of y'all. I really do appreciate it. Until next. Oh, before we leave, make sure you tip your waiters. Green hearts on your way out the door. Until next time, everybody, grace and peace. Take care. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Jay Witt Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment, because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.